Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nuuli Forged. I am Jared, your humble dungeon master, here on this crazy adventure that we are doing. Hope everyone is doing well today. Big shout out to Alpha Streaks for following us a few hours ago. Appreciate it. So awesome. We'll do a quick round of introductions and then we'll dive right in to our beloved game here. Let us start off with let's start off with Matt this week.
Hello, I'm Matt. I'm playing Spoot, the resident turtle. Was there a question?
Oh yes. Tell me
no.
what
Just had to say something.
tell me what your character hopes not to happen this week.
Die. Anyone die. Anyone die.
You're just getting hit
Keeping
with
it
a
simple.
fireball.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you that's not good because that's pretty good. All right.
I shall consult augury.
Moving on down to Tanner.
Oh Jesus. Hi, I'm Tanner. I'm playing Aetis, the human ranger. And yeah, I hope me and Greg don't die before anybody else gets there. Because fireballs, man,
Fireballs are a thing.
they hurt.
Yeah. Moving right along to Sarah.
Oh, hey, that's me. I'm Sarah, and I'm playing Olive, the half-orc druid. Olive really hopes that we get to, that what doesn't happen is that all the bandits get away.
Okay, cool.
Trying to work my negatives there.
No problem. Then we go over to Amber.
Howdy, howdy. I'm Amber. I play Greg, the Goblin Artificer. And Greg just really wants to get a little piece of revenge. Not feeling good after being fireballed and led around town. And yeah, nope. Wanna just beat somebody up a little bit. Maybe that Bodo guy.
Totally get it. And last but not least, Mike.
That's me. Hey, everyone. My name's Mike. I play Defect, Warforged Barbarian. And for this week, Defect craves action. So he doesn't want any more talking. She wants to slice and dice and throw an axe to someone's face. That's his hope and dream.
Okay, cool.
That's what
Lots
we're
of
doing.
death just for other people.
Yes, but not for us.
Yeah,
I suppose Spoot should specify. Yeah. None of us today.
Fair enough.
We just hope nobody gets away.
Justice.
Well, let's dive right into it. Last time on Newly Forged, Spoot decided to confide in archivist Seda Malor that the reason behind their visit to Fey Harbor. The archivist was intrigued and also horrified to learn about what befell Southbroke, and agreed to ask his sources for any information on these Red Claw bandits and their possible connection to Baron Greyclaw. Rejoining his friends, Spoot and the others ultimately found a carpenter who had some information on the warehouse that they were seeking's location. The party investigated, Aetis gaining limited access to a southern annex, and Olive used Wild Shape to get reconnaissance on the rest of the building. Deciding to return to the Swabs and Suds, a local dive bar, to regroup, the party chose to bar hop and hopefully encounter this halfling that they had been heard about that had been upping the Baron's reputation by buying drinks. Eventually finding themselves in a bar called the Mizzenmast, their quarry arrived, one Bodo Proudbody. This thin halfling was very popular, paying for a round on the Baron and then moving amongst the crowd making small chat. He interacted with the party as well, chatted for a bit, and moved on. Spoot, however, picked up on clues that revealed that Bodo knew exactly who they were. The party decided to leave and attempt to follow Bodo home. Greg turned invisible, and the others waited off to one side. Eventually, Bodo exited, but as he turned the corner onto a busy evening street, he disappeared. Aetis used Detect Object to locate Bodo's tunic and told Greg to grab his hand and cast Longstrider on them both, doubling their speed as they barreled down the busy street. Grig and Aetis nimbly rushing through the crowd and avoiding obstacles and people alike. The others, however, were stopped by a horse-drawn cart, separating the party. Aetis felt Bodo turn down an alley, and so decided to stop at the entrance, and directed the still invisible Grig that he was a mere 50 feet away. As Grig began to sneak down the alleyway, a massive fireball erupted in the alley, engulfing the buildings and our heroes in flames. Both Grig and Aetis took full force of the blast, with Grig losing their invisibility and Aetis losing his tracking spell. We pick up on our adventurers. Two separated their friends in a burning, conflagrated alley, with screaming people and cries of panic issuing from the streets. So, where we begin, ladies and gentlemen. Defect, Olive, Spoot. You are trying to go after your friends, but you see a massive fireball erupt a good 150 feet away from you. You hear the screaming, you hear people running. What are you going to do?
Run toward the fireball.
Yes.
Pretty sure that's where our friends are.
Yeah, I dig it. Great.
Dial 911.
I would like all three of you to make either dexterity checks to attempt to wade through this crowd, or now that the crowd is like turned and there's a rush and there are people rushing in both directions, I will also allow a strength check.
What I'm doing.
Okay, Defect rolls a 21. Not a saving throw, a check.
Oh, did I roll the wrong one?
No, Defect rolls a save instead of a check. Olive with a natural 20 pushes their way through. Defect, however, gets stopped by kids running around his feet, and he can't push through. There's a big glob of people that just rams right into him.
There's a baby.
Yeah. Spoot, with a strength check of 7, you also are stopped. So Olive is the only one able to move a full 60 feet closer. The other two of you barely, with your action and your movement, barely get your movement speed. So just keep track of that for me. Meanwhile, back in the alley, Grig, Aetis, you have just been blasted by a fireball, and you are on fire. You pat yourself out. Grig, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get up and go down the alley. Just like dragging my flaming body. Like, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a perception check.
That's because I'm good at those. Yep. All right. Yep. Nat 1.
Ooh, all right. With a natural 1, unfortunately, you can't see hide nor hair of this person. You know that they should be invisible, or they should be visible now, but you can't
My
see
face
them
is on
anywhere. Aetis, are you there, or did you freeze? Nope, guess not. All right. Aetis is a little succumbed by everything that's going on. The fire rages around you. The roofs of the couple of buildings off on either side are lit. People are screaming and shouting. A few people are like rushing in to like see if you and Aetis are okay. But there is no sign of Bodo at the moment.
Now that I'm in range, I'm gonna cast some tidal wave down that alley.
Yeah, you can
Put out
easily
some
see
flames.
the fire and smoke, and you can set it in such a way that it blasts over all of the burning buildings, and so the fire is extinguished. Few people are wet, but other than that, it seems to be okay, and you have put out the immediate trouble. Aetis, you have just been drenched by water, but
Oh
You're
no.
welcome.
but the fire around you is out.
My eyeliner's running.
The least of your
Put you out.
problems. It probably melted off your face.
Well, I don't have eyebrows anymore, so.
Yeah, you just got thrown to the ground by a massive fireball.
Sorry, I just got off the phone. I don't know where I'm at. Okay. Oh Jesus, my health. Okay. I would like to peek around the corner. Do I see anything?
Make a perception check. Okay, with a 22, Aetis, you you get up from where you had been blasted off your feet by the fireball. You look around. People are running. You just got drenched by some water source that put out the fire and then disappeared. And you don't see any sign of this halfling who you suspect launched the fireball at you.
Okay.
You can see about like 50 feet ahead or so, there is a space between a couple of buildings.
Oh wait, do I still have detect object going? Locate
No,
object?
you lost it from
Did
the
I?
Yeah, you lost the concentration save at the end of last episode.
But with the burning and all.
Oh damn it. Oh, right, Grig is the one that passed the con save.
No, Grig failed too. Grig is now visible.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck. Do I want to cast it again? Sure, why not? I will cast it again.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
bet he's disguised.
You cast it again, and for a second you're confused. Like there's no way that it could be right, because it's like 560 feet away from you. And as you're thinking about it, you feel what you're tracking disappear. Hey, Ives Got It has joined the party and is our first subscriber. Ives Got It.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime account. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Happy you're here, and enjoy those emotes.
Wait, so if it's within 1,000 feet, I know exactly where it is. So was it like in the air, or was it just like?
So when it was 560 feet away, it felt like it was maybe like off the ground, maybe in a maybe like in a room somewhere, or in a building maybe, or on top of a building. You're not sure. Like it was definitely elevated above ground level, and then it disappeared. Like it's out of range of your spell.
Jesus. Okay. Is that the as far as it goes?
I believe the range is 1,000 feet, right?
I didn't know if it was if there's like I know the exact distance versus a like longer distance where I have like advantage on check to find it. I got my frozen screen. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess guys, he's gone.
Where'd he go? He's gone? Ah, get off me. Hang on. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. Nah.
Yeah, a few minutes go by, and people are like coming in and like making and checking on Grig and Aetis, asking what happened. The rest of the party eventually manages to work their way through the crowd with people who've run away. People are calling for the guards. There's like an alarm going off.
Yay!
I'm fine. We're good. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. We're good. Everything's fine. Somebody just blew off a fireball. It was that photo guy. I don't know what's happening. And
Wait.
then I'm gonna like roll away and try to just leave.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Cool. The hope is that I would be able to find a spot where I can then cast Disguise Self. Maybe. I think so.
Sure.
I think I want to do this.
Okay.
18?
Yeah, with an 18, you sneak off to one side amongst all of the chaos that's going on. You're pretty sure nobody's looking at you.
Great. I'm gonna do a little Disguise Self just to disappear and not look burnt. I'm gonna look like a halfling that looks sort of like me, but is a halfling. So less red, less pointy ears and teeth.
Okay.
Some hair.
Do you still look soaked?
Yeah.
To the bone.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna look soaked. Hopefully,
Okay.
I'll be smart about like if I'm still where the water was, I'll look wet. But if I'm not, right,
Oh, I
trying to
just
be
didn't
like,
know if it
I am
had
not
that.
involved in this scenario. I am a person.
Yeah, Greg, you put up a innocuous front with your spell, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no worries.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, so Spoot, Defect, and Olive, you have all managed to come up here, and you find a slightly singed Aetis and no Greg anywhere to be seen.
What happened? Where's Greg? Aetis, are you okay?
I slapped eight.
You worry about me first. I like it.
You what?
I slap you a bit. I'm just like, snap out of it. Where's
Dust you off.
I got hit with a fireball. Now you're slapping me.
I'm tapping Aetis on the shoulder and curing some wounds on him.
Walk it off.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know where Greg is gone, but I can see you, and you're clearly not doing so good. So
No, I'm not. Thanks. He's gone. He was right there, hit us with a fireball, and then I casted the spell to find him again, and he was like about 500-ish feet away, and then just gone.
Who's gone? Bodo? Bodo is
Yeah.
gone?
how does
Bodo did
anyone
this?
travel that fast?
Well,
They have to have some sort of traveling thing, but I don't know how he went from in front of me to 500 feet away to. He must be stronger spellcaster than we thought. I mean, he hit me with a fireball and it really hurt. And Greg.
where is
What has
Greg?
happened to Greg?
We need to find them. I don't know if I can search for Greg? Or I'm gonna be calling out like Greg!
Do
Greg?
they still look like Greg to those of us who know what they look like? Just half of them like?
Nope. Everybody can make a perception check.
Does Greg want to try to keep hiding from us?
Well, I'm not intentionally hiding from you, but I might be like, what's a Greg?
So
inside check on who
27.
just asked. What's the Greg?
So Aetis,
Why
you see a halfling off to one side that doesn't look anything like Greg, but they are staring at you.
I'm just gonna like. This way. I'm just gonna start walking away.
Do we hear Ada say this way?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't roll so well on that perception, so.
I mean, I'm standing right next to you, I assume.
Yeah.
You rolled better than Defect did. I mean.
Yeah, eagle eyes.
As you all are leaving,
Defect
people are
even busy
like,
slapping me.
where are you going? The guards will be here in minutes. They're right over there. And you can see like this group of guards like rushing through, making noise. Clear the way! Clear the way!
I think.
You guys walk a bit. I'll catch up. I'll talk to the guards.
think. Okay. Are you sure? Do you need
I'll be okay.
Need someone else?
I mean, you guys didn't get hit. I don't think they'll want much from you.
Okay.
Greg has disappeared, so.
Let's maybe get to the edge, blend in.
Sure.
Or
So
hide.
you all kind of pull back. Aetis kind of stands there.
We're super subtle.
This guard troop comes up and they're like, "What happened here? Is everyone all right? Who's been hurt?"
I mean, I didn't see anybody else get caught in the blast but me.
Can you tell us what happened? Are you injured?
Uh,
and then he
I
kind of
do-
looks at you and he's like, "Never mind, that was a dumb question. Are you okay?"
Yes and no. I think I'm missing an eyebrow. I don't know. But I was trying to, find someone, and I think I might have found them. And because I suspect that they were working with a criminal organization, and he hit me with a fireball and got away.
Criminal organization.
Have you heard of the Red Crows?
He
I
shakes
like
his
have.
head. He's like, No. And who is this individual you're looking for?
He's probably Bodo.
Bodo.
You could have just said it.
Going for it.
Bodo.
We've already been made, so there's no point in being subtle at this point.
Wait. Bodo, the guy who buys drinks at the bar every night?
Yeah, he's working for someone who's high up in this criminal organization who almost killed an entire town south of here.
That's a hell of an accusation to make. Do you have any proof or, well, we're going to have to take your story and you're going to have to come with us.
That's fine.
You're not under arrest, but we need to get some info on you.
All right, that's fine.
All right. So they kind of like surround you. They don't like manacle you, and it looks to most onlookers as though they are guarding you as the witness. And they take Aetis off somewhere, leaving a few people behind to check damage and check to see what is going on at this location now. So the four of you see Aetis being led away by the guards.
Spook will put on his invisibility cloak, and it's been in my inventory the whole time, I swear. I just didn't tell you that.
Of course.
Right.
It
It suddenly burst into flames and the magic is no more. Oh.
Boo.
Dang it, Greg. You made another
You
defective
forgot to
one.
plug it in.
Oh.
Alright. As being marginally less conspicuous than my compatriots here, I'm going to go after Aetis and the guard to see what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Aetis and three guards, the guy who was doing the talking and and two women guards. And they just walk him a few blocks away, kind of to a building that seems to be some kind of guard station. And they bring him inside.
I think Spook will recommend to Defect that he and Defect sort of trail Olive. So there's a little, so we're further from.
I'm gonna poke my head in and say, hey, that's my friend. Is he okay? Is something wrong? Can
he's all right, but we just need to take a few statements from him.
Okay, just concerned about him, friend of mine.
Yeah, he says he's okay. He's a little singed, but we'll take care of him. Don't worry about it.
And hungry.
Okay. Do you think you'll be long?
That depends on how long you distract us from getting stuff done, doesn't it?
Okay.
Sassy.
All right. Don't worry. He'll be all right. He's not under arrest.
All right.
Is that Olive? Can you grab me a drink?
We can get you some water, sure.
Oh, I was looking for something stronger.
Well, all we have is water at the guard post, so sorry about it. So, what happens is it's up to you, Aetis, what you choose to tell these guards. But they do the all right, now, you've made an accusation about a fairly well-known figure in town, and he's pretty popular. There's no strikes against him. So this is very kind of out of the blue, this accusation you're making.
Okay, I mean, are they asking me a specific question, or should I just go off?
They just want you to tell them everything.
Okay.
And then they'll ask you for proof and that kind of thing.
This damn letter that would have helped so much.
It was in Giant anyway.
I'm sure they have someone here who speaks it, but I don't know, maybe they saved it in the other town. So, I mean, I'll tell them how, my friend's town was taken over by these Red Crows. A lot of people were killed. We tried to stop them. some got away. We found a letter that accidentally we left behind in the village, but have other witnesses. I mean, the lady who read puppies. Who read the letter and how it was in giant and how it named Baron Greyclaw, and someone's tired of working for them. And
So you
all
kind
that
of dump the whole thing on them.
yeah, well, we're already made, so there's no point in subtlety at this point.
He's also kind of traumatized.
The guards kind of look at each other, and they're like, "Okay, that's a lot. We appreciate you telling us this. We're gonna have to do some investigating."
I mean, the dwarf woman got away on a hippogriff. There can't be that many of people flying those around.
Well, probably not, but we're still gonna have to investigate to see if we can find anyone who has them.
It's a whole herd of them.
I mean,
over by the manor.
if you guys contact the tavern Southbrook, is it Southbrook or Brook?
Broke.
If you contact Southbrook, they might have the tavern owners might still have the letter, or they can attest to, because they're the ones who read it, because it's in giant.
Well, we'll see what we can do. It's going to take some time to get down there and back. It's going to be a few days of investigating. Where are you staying? Do you have lodging?
No. Wait, were we staying
Okay.
somewhere?
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
You had paid
What was
for you had paid for one night
Oh,
at the
The fancy one.
yeah,
I'm looking for the
Above
name now.
at the above decks.
Yep.
okay. I stayed last night in the above decks. I could stay there again.
Okay. Why don't you just stay there for a couple days, lay low. Please don't leave town. We're going to do some investigating, and we're going to see if there's any truth to this.
I mean, I don't know if, since they know that I found them, I don't know if they'll let me leave town.
We can
And
we can post a watch on the inn. So
I'll give them the Red Crow insignia
okay.
as well.
Okay. Yeah, they take
I
it.
have a couple of those little badges.
Okay. Yeah, they take it. They're like, okay, we'll look into this, and I'll have someone head on up to the above decks to let the proprietor know that you're going to be staying there for a few days.
Okay.
In the meantime, you are free to go. You're not being held because you were obviously a victim here, but we're going to have to just please don't leave town and try to avoid trouble.
I will do my best.
All right. And in the future, if this kind of thing pops up again, you should just come straight to us. We're the guards. We do this stuff for a living. We keep the town safe.
Right.
It was a hunch that turned into reality very quickly. But, and I mean, if you need help tracking somebody, that's my thing.
All right. Well, that's good to know. You're free to go for the time being.
Olive's going to stick her head back in and say, I'm going to take my friend home now. I think he's had a bit of a night.
The guard kind of looks at you and they're like, will you stop?
No.
Oh.
No.
We'll send him home when we're done. Get out of here.
They get out their spray bottle.
But like 2 minutes later, Aetis walks out of the room.
Hi.
Meanwhile, Halfling Greg has walked up to Defect and been like, "You're awfully tall."
I look down. Do I recognize Grig through the disguise at all? No. I kind of
sounds like
check
Greg
the
a little
book.
bit, but doesn't look at all like Greg.
I kind of kick the little person aside and be like, "Get away! I'm looking for Greg."
Away from me, not Greg.
Greg just starts giggling. And then says, "You're funny. But really, we should go to the warehouse and get out of here."
I would recognize that, right? I'd be like, "You must be Greg."
Make an intelligence check.
No.
No.
You know what? Make an insight check. Make an insight check. That's. I'll allow that. Oh, okay. With a 17, yeah, it clicks that, Greg has disguised himself and looks like this halfling now.
Greg, that is a most amazing mustache disguise you're wearing.
Yeah, you always gotta do the mustache right, because if you don't have a mustache, everyone knows it's you, even if you like change species. That's what I learned.
Do
Or at
you
least
think
that's
it
what I
would
think.
work for me?
I mean, maybe. I don't know if just a mustache would work, but a mustache and some hair, that might work.
We shall have to.
Greg, aren't you?
But in the meantime, let's go to the warehouse.
I think we should. Although, is he gonna stay there? I don't know. Do we need him to go to the warehouse?
We should maybe tell him what we're doing, but I'm a little more concerned that you're. Didn't you just get hit by a fireball?
Oh
Are you
yeah,
not okay?
yeah. You don't want to know what it looked like under this.
Oh well, here, and then I will.
I have some
do
go through
some-
much worse.
I will do some cure the light wounds on, or cure wounds, not cure light wounds. This isn't 3.5.
This is. I was about to
It's like
say.
too much Pathfinder.
All right, Greg, you get
Alright.
6 points of healing damage.
That was
That's
weak
great.
sauce.
That was weak sauce.
Sorry,
Fine, I'm not dead
sorry,
yet.
Greg. Jesus, that's a 1d8 plus 5, everyone. I still got a 6.
Yeah, you rolled a 1, buddy. Okay.
Oh man.
So, this conversation between Aetis and the guard probably takes almost an hour. But eventually Aetis does exit and you can all regroup.
Okay. My disguised self would have disappeared in that
if-
time.
Now, if you wanted to, if Greg was suggesting that we move before Aetis gets out, sorry, I do have sending if I needed to.
I'm under house arrest as well.
Yeah.
How about?
Well, to
Sorry.
be clear, he said that he would send someone over to the above decks to wait and watch for you, but they haven't given you an escort.
True.
You're free to wander around, but
Sorry, the dog is going crazy. If in that hour we discovered it was Greg and they suggested going to the warehouse, Spook could say that he would stay behind, wait on Aetis to come out and relay the information that way, if you wanted to sneak off.
I mean, as long I don't want the guards to see me. Also, I don't want to raise suspicion by being burnt. But I don't know. We probably should go together. I'm kind of spent. I don't know if we're gonna do anything at the warehouse, but I also want to get to the warehouse. I want to see what's gonna go down there. I hope we don't get in a fight. But
you could go back to the above deck. Let's see. From Spook's memory of the city is going back to the above deck much out of the way to then go
it's totally out
to
of the
the
way.
warehouse?
The docks are down by the lake,
yeah.
and the above decks is way more inland in the decent part of town.
Down by the bay.
Gotcha.
Down by the bay. Yeah, let's go. I'm just gonna watch. I should go sooner than later, right?
I don't know how long that lasts. Then I'll kind of do this to your visage.
I mean, it lasts for an hour. It's probably been 20 minutes getting over here.
Yeah,
Imagine we're having fun.
I'd say you have about 45 minutes left at this point in your conversation. Aetis is still inside.
Okay.
I need to get
you
y'all
guys
healed
go and
up.
get out of the crowds, and I'll corral Aetis when we're.
Why don't you go to the warehouse and watch? We'll come right back there to meet you. Don't do anything without us, though. Could be dangerous.
Well, yeah, and also I am pretty much spent could keep this up for another 3 hours, but that's about it. And I definitely would die if anyone hurt me.
We'll try to work on that.
All right, I'm gonna go watch.
All right. All
Call
right.
me if
go.
you don't hear from me in an hour.
So Defect and Grig are heading down to the warehouse. Is that
Yeah,
the plan?
if Defect will have me, or if Grig can have me.
Yeah, but you gotta like look less obvious. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Yeah, all right, come on. We'll look less weird. I'm a halfling and you're a construct. Act like a construct.
All right. So this weird-looking halfling
Perhaps
is
Grig
leading
should-
this awkward construct and making their way towards the docks and the warehouse district.
Okay.
So now time passes. Aetis comes out of the building. Spoot and all of you are there waiting. What are you all going to do?
Head down to the docks to join them.
Yeah, well, I will get the information that Aetis, like what Aetis just went through in there, and then Aetis. So I sent Grig and Defect along to the warehouse. Grig didn't want to get spotted, and I told him not to do anything until we could get there for backup. But are you going back to the above deck to wait for a guard?
I mean, I'm hurt, and I would like to. They're investigating things. I would like to try to play by their rules so as to not get myself in trouble. Because I'm the victim in this situation. Even
That's
though
true, and
we were hunting him.
You haven't
technically.
broken any laws yet?
Yeah.
That they are aware of?
They did also tell you it would take like multiple days.
Yeah. They said it would take a few days.
Well, I don't know that we have a few days to sit around here and wait for them to maybe come up with something.
I don't have much left in me, personally.
Hmm.
I'm feeling about 50-50 right now.
Well, we could do something about that. To be more efficient,
I
Be
will
better.
say, like, during your conversation, because you were just talking to the guard, like, you could have spent hit dice during that time. So if you want to spend hit dice,
Okay.
and that goes for Grig
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yeah.
Like
I forget about game mechanics.
Right.
Oh yeah,
It's a very
let's do
restful
that.
chat with the authorities.
Well, you know. Right, Aetis, you get back 17 hit points, which is nice.
All right, I'm pretty good now.
And Grig gets back 16. Good rolls.
Nice.
Woo. We just need to be careful. I don't know how inconspicuous you guys can be, because clearly they know who we are. They know we're here now. So.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd see the day where I was the least conspicuous member of this party.
fair enough.
I have a
As
giant mark on my face. We got a
As I'm-
robot.
As I'm neither on fire nor an unusual species for the city.
Yeah, you just look like one of the denizens and dock workers.
Yeah, you just live here, man.
Yeah. You
All
could
right.
put a fish hook in my mouth and tell everyone you caught me.
Oh Jesus!
So,
I would think your species lives in the lake.
I don't know. So are we headed back? I'll look at Olive. Are we gonna meet Grig and Defect at?
I think we better.
Yeah, if you're gonna come with us, Aetis, I don't know if you should rest. If you stay behind, I'll send a message if things go south.
I
But
mean,
I
I
understand
feel
that.
okay. It's just should be a little bit more try to be a little bit more discreet, even though I don't think that's
Well,
really an
perhaps-
option anymore.
No, I don't think so. But perhaps we can gather some intel, if nothing else.
Sure.
To the dock.
All right. So the three of you make your way towards the dock and the warehouse. The streets have thinned out quite a bit by this point. Like, it's been a little bit over an hour. People have like made their way home. The excitement has died down.
Excitement.
Meanwhile, Defect and Greg, you have already made it to the warehouse. Go ahead,
Yeah.
make stealth checks to see how well you can like hide yourselves, and then like tell me how you are watching. Are you just like staying across the street and like watching? Are you climbing up and looking in through the skylights? Like, what's your plan?
My vague plan would be to keep Defect like within earshot, like at the end of the road or like a few warehouses down, and then I get closer.
Mhm.
And probably go to the side that was the foreman's office.
Okay.
And if there's like, I don't think any of the warehouses will have anywhere that I can climb up on or anything, right? Like they're all just giant boxes.
They're essentially giant boxes, yeah. But you could
Yeah.
climb a box, perhaps.
Yeah, I might like try to get up a little, but I'm not gonna worry about it. My focus is just gonna be like seeing if anything's going on in the foreman side and like the big doors, like they moving anything.
Okay. Yeah. So, Defect, you kind of hide off in the shadows there. Grig, you stealth with a 23 all the way up.
Team.
Pardon me.
We've done this before.
Yeah, you are silent and stick to the shadows. And like the warehouse is not like butt up against other warehouses. There's a good like 50 feet between each warehouse for like yards, and there's like broken pallets and shipping material kind of like out around in the yard. But you creep on up, seemingly unnoticed, up to the north annex, which is where the stairs that lead up to the foreman's office is or are. So what do you want to do now that you're here?
So you're saying that I've climbed up those stairs on the actual warehouse.
Only if you want to. You don't have to. You've gotten to the base of the stairs without being noticed.
Okay. I will hang out at the base of the stairs and I'm gonna like listen against the, hopefully relatively thin wall.
Okay, yeah. Make a perception check.
So bad at these. Yeah.
With a 7, you don't hear anything going on inside.
Cool. I will maybe like move. Thinking face. Like move to the side, but not like far, like on the same wall, but like try to scooch to one side where I can like maybe see down whatever side, like, I don't know. Trying to like listen from a different spot. Because I forget if this side has a door in it too.
Yeah, so the only doors are the front, which would be the west side.
Right, okay.
And then the north and south sides have raised annexes that are like up on
Right.
stilts above the ground.
Right.
And they have doors in and out of them, and then you also know that they have doors into the warehouse proper from the annex.
Right. Okay. So I will creep on, staying on the north side, like a little toward the west side, and just try to like peek around, see if there's any action on the door.
Yeah, make a perception check.
That's better. 18.
Yeah, an 18. So you can see that there is a little bit of light coming out from underneath the door, so someone's in there. Or at least someone left the light on in there. Why would people leave a light on if they weren't in there?
In this day and age, that's fire. That could burn stuff
I was
down.
gonna say, does this town have electricity?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know. There is the doors are closed. You can see that the little door inside the two big doors is closed. But there's no, like, it doesn't sound like people are moving things inside.
Okay. Is there like a little bit of debris or something like within sight of the door, or like just to like the side? Basically, I'm thinking mage hand, make a loud noise, see what happens.
Yeah, you can find a little
Or make
rock. You can
some noise.
you can find a rock to like chuck with your mage hand if you want.
Cool. I would like to do that. Make some noise and see what happens.
Yeah. So you pick
Like
up a rock.
way away from me.
Yeah, and you chuck it with your mage hand. Let's see if anybody hears anything. So you chuck it, and it kind of lands amongst like a pile of busted metal pieces or like broken shovels and whatever. Goes ting 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 ting. A few moments later, like about 30 seconds or so, the door opens, and it opens towards you. So you can't see like at first who looks out, but then beyond it, you see someone step out. And it looks like they have partially elven features. And he's got like a beard, very light, kind of easy on the scruff kind of beard, and looks around. Doesn't notice you, because you rolled a good stealth check. What?
23.
Yeah. Doesn't notice you, but does kind of look over at the metal pile and like sees like a rock that wasn't there before and kind of goes over to it and picks it up, looks around, kind of just walks slowly back inside and closes the door.
Was this like an older looking elven fellow, or like because the Olive had talked about like an old guy?
It didn't match the description she had given you of the older. She had talked about an older human man. With like a scar like under his left cheek down to his jawline, like something clawed at him. That was not this individual.
Okay. Definitely guarding the place.
Yeah. So time passes. Eventually, Spoot, Olive, and Aetis, you can see the warehouse down the road a little bit. Defect, make a perception check. With a 22, you see your friends coming down the road.
Defect coming in with these rolls tonight.
Right? Do they see us at all?
No, you guys are hidden.
Okay. Well, I don't want to blow my cover just. So.
The defect is just one under my passive. Greg is one over.
Stay tight until Greg comes back.
Well, then, Aetis, I would say that. Sorry. I would say that, like, you're scanning, you know that you're going into, like, a possible danger scenario. So you're looking around. So you do know, you just barely notice Defect kind of hidden very well in the shadows, but.
Is that? Oh, he's getting good at that.
But yeah, he's about 70 feet away from the warehouse and in the shadows of another one.
Okay. If he's hidden, I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
And then head on over. So if we're big stealthy, we get +10.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm going quiet.
That kind of makes it possible.
33.
So where are you stealthing, or are you just hiding?
I'm just like going quietly towards Defect and like kind of like going to hide with him and just see what's been going on.
Okay, yeah. Silently you move right over there. Defect doesn't even notice you show up.
Quick point of
just
order.
tap him on the
Before
shoulder.
we get too farther down the road, how long did it take me to get to the warehouse area and like the roads clear out? Because I wouldn't have renewed disguise self, right? If we were like clear of.
Yeah, it took about 40 minutes or so. So like.
Okay, so I haven't had to recast.
Well, you will have if you want to maintain it once you get to the warehouse.
Yeah, I don't need to do that.
Yeah,
At least
so you're fine.
I wouldn't have automatically renewed it.
Yeah, no, you
Okay.
would not have needed. You would have made it to the warehouse just before your spell ended.
Okay, great.
So Grig looks like Grig again.
Not that
But
you,
you
not
can't
that not that any of you
see
see
me.
them, but
Spoot says loudly, "Where's Grig?" No, just kidding.
God damn it, Spoot. I swear.
if anyone was gonna,
Yeah.
Can we follow Aetis, or is he vanished? Is he so stealthy that he's vanished into thin air?
he was walking beside you and then he just disappeared.
Cool.
I look at
That's
Olive.
funny.
I look back. Look at Olive. You saw that.
Come on, you guys should know Aetis can do this by now.
You do know that he can be very stealthy when he wishes to.
That's true.
Yeah.
I suppose. I mean, we might as well if we see Aetis went to stealth mode and Defects being quiet. I'll try to stealth it up myself.
Yeah.
Probably with guidance.
Oh, Olive's apparently going to trip over her own feet into that pile of metal.
Well, with a you still have the 15. You still have the +10 from Aetis because he's not. Even though you can't see him, you are within the range of him
Oh,
and
good.
his spell.
Okay. That's a stealthy turtle.
Yeah.
I just put my head in my shell and I like walk like this.
Yeah. You're like doing the like creeping kid thing where you're like creeping.
My arms are inside.
Yeah. But so you all kind of, where are you stealthing to? Because you don't know where anybody is.
Well, I thought we were just walking up to Defect, but I obviously don't know
You didn't
Aetis'
see
intentions.
Defect.
Oh, we didn't see Defect, so
No,
we just
only-
saw.
I'm gonna keep
Only
I'm gonna
Aetis
keep
saw
them,
Defect, and then he disappeared.
I got it. I
keep
know
going
it.
toward the warehouse as minimally stealthy as I am.
So this is what happens. Aetis ghost gone. we look around. We're like, I guess we should sneak. We start sneaking, and we just slowly keep walking toward the warehouse, looking for anyone.
All right, yeah, both of you make perception checks. Olive and Spoot.
I suddenly feel like we're in an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Exactly. That's what I was envisioning.
Okay,
yeah.
Olive, you can see Grig kind of hidden in a shadow along the north wall of the warehouse. And you can also see Defect back about 20 feet in the shadow of another warehouse.
I'm still invisible.
You can't
I
see
see
Aetis.
nothing.
Spoot, you don't know where anybody is.
I can't. It's because I was like,
Yeah, Spoot, you can see Olive. That's about it.
where are they? Where are they? No, I'd be like, where are they?
I love it.
All right, I'm gonna sidle on up to Defect and go, "Psst, what's going on?"
Oh, hey,
waiting.
Defect.
Swear to God.
And then I'm gonna put one
Alarm
hand on
sound and
Spoot's
drones
head.
fly in with red laser beams.
Spotlight.
I put
Target
one hand on
acquired,
Spoot's
target
head
acquired.
And push it the rest of the way into a shell.
Oh my god.
So as Olive tries to sneak up on Defect, I sneak up on Olive and
Great. I love how this is how you all use your very powerful spell-like abilities. This is great.
yes.
To play
Just wait till I get
shenanigans on each other.
just wait till I get all the other ones.
All right, so we're Olive sees Defect. Spoot supposedly sees Olive.
Yeah, Olive
Olive
has
and
brought you
Defect.
over, so like the four of you are not together. Grig is still along the north side of the warehouse unless they choose to join their compatriots.
No.
What are they doing?
I-
I thought they were staying safe.
They are. They're up against the wall there.
Olive was asking Defect.
Oh, right, yes. Yes, so Grig went around the corner to investigate. That is. I believe there would be some killing afterwards. Once they give me the signal.
I see. It's a hell of a plan.
We may want to be careful with that. Now that the guards are investigating. Should we just wait for Grig? Yeah. I don't know what the signal is. Has anyone seen Aetis?
He just tapped me on the shoulder. Apparently he's feeling better.
All right. So, Greg,
mean,
what are you up to?
Wait.
Grig is going to grab a scrap of paper. I assume I have one. I've got the kid's drawing. I'm gonna use the drawing that we found that was the kobold family, and I'm gonna write on it
Mm-hmm.
just a little. Yeah, I'm gonna write a note. I'm gonna say, "Come outside if you want to talk," and I'm gonna fold it up. And
Okay.
I'm going to sneak up the steps and slide it under the door.
The
The foreman
door,
office
the foreman
door.
All right, make a stealth check because now you're like moving with a new thing. You've got a new purpose.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm doing it. This is me being a daring Dargon, which none of you understand on the
Okay.
internet.
So a 22. Yeah, you sneak on up there, and you try to slide it under the door. It looks like it gets partially in, but it's like a pretty well-made door, actually. Kema seemed to do the carpenter did some good work, it seems.
Well, that's good. Even if it's wedged, I'll leave it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back down. I know it's risky, but
Okay. Yeah, you stealth back down, no problem.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
And
there's no response on the door, so.
Yeah. Is the door close enough that I could mage hand wiggle the knob or something, or
Sure,
do
yeah.
another pebble?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna do it. See what happens.
So are you wiggling the knob, or are you throwing a pebble? What are you doing?
I'll throw a pebble or something. I'll throw a little something at the door. Just make some noise. I don't need to freak them out, think someone's there.
Yeah, all right. So you throw it up there.
Just chuck more rocks.
A few moments later, a half orc opens the door and kind of looks out. And
Oh, is it my friend?
Aetis, yeah, you can barely make out. It's Craig. It's the
Oh, Craig.
half orc you spoke to earlier.
We need to keep him safe.
But he looks out. He's like, "That was weird," and he kind of shuts the door. And as he's shutting the door, make a perception check, Grig.
Okay. 13.
Okay, with a 13,
Mediocre.
yeah, as he's shutting the door, you can hear him go, "I don't know what it was," but and then close. So it seems like he was talking to someone inside.
He didn't notice the note.
No, he rolled very low on his perception check.
Take it.
He rolled a 9.
Just put the note
Steps on
back.
paper. Now
Good
there's
job.
footprint on.
I might go do the same thing again. This is Grig. Grig tries again.
So you all see
Grig has not come
you all
back.
see Grig silently picking up a rock with their mage hand. And you throw it again. A few minutes late and a few seconds later, the same half orc, Craig. Yeah? And
How far away are we?
you're like
You're
70
70
you're
feet.
70 feet away.
Okay.
Actually, you're probably
That's pretty far.
you're probably more like 100 feet away from where this office is, but
Okay.
he looks around like, "I don't know, Cal. Something weird going on. That's like the second time," and then click.
Does that name ring a bell?
He rolled a 9.
Yeah,
again.
that's the guy.
Yeah.
God,
He needs some guidance.
he does need some
What?
guidance. Okay.
Greg, you can see that your note is now just sitting off to the side of the door, on the steps. It seems like he just kicked it out and didn't even notice it.
Food is gonna attempt to signal Grig because they have an idea that he's going to try
Greg
to
is
be
not
subtle?
paying attention. You're gonna have to do something other than signal. Greg is very focused right now.
What are you doing, Spoot?
I was just like trying to wave at Grig, but they don't see me.
Does
Too
Greg
far
need
away.
help?
Greg is going to go up, put the note in the side of the door, so if it opens, it falls,
Mm-hmm.
and do this stealthily, and then wait a minute or two. I'll roll another stealth.
Yeah, give me another stealth check because this is getting.
That's an 8 this
Oh my
time.
God.
Good job.
Okay.
Oh,
Go me.
Okay, great.
I do hate the mailman disguise.
Avon.
Avon.
All right. Yeah, so as you like stealth up and you pick up the paper, the door immediately opens and the half orc is there's like, "Hey, I knew
Hey!
something was
Okay,
going
back.
on.
Yeah, it was me. Hi.
What do you want?"
I just wanted to give this note to your foreman there. Special delivery.
What's this? And he takes it and he like opens it up and he reads it. He's like, "Cal, do you know a goblin?" "No." "Do you want to talk to a goblin?"
Hi, I think you do.
"No."
Look at that pretty drawing, though. It's got a good story to it. I have a story to tell you.
They look at each other. You can see the guy, and you can see the guy through the open doorway, kind of past this like burly half orc, kind of gray skinned dude. The human has like short, well kept hair, kind of salt and peppery, a beard that covers what is obviously like an old like claw or scar, or scratch wound of some kind on like the lower side of his under his cheekbone to his jaw. Looks like he was probably extremely handsome in his youth, but you know, time makes fools of us all. But yeah, he's just looking at you like, I don't.
The story about a family that gets split up and then they do their best to get back together, but there are a lot of baddies in the way. And I thought you might like it because I don't know, I saw the light on and I like to tell stories. The story that's really sad has
Make a
action, adventure,
deception
and a
check.
good guy.
Make a deception check.
It has red crows in it.
I'm trying to persuade, but also deceive.
So there's this
I'm
parable.
proficient at deception, apparently. I still rolled a 6. Really, guys?
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
You used up all your good rolls.
So,
Not
pardon me.
impressed.
Oh, interesting. The half orc kind of looks at you and is like, "Okay, well, Cal, do you want to listen to this story?" This guy named Calv kind of looks at you, Greg, and he says, "I suppose if for no reason to get it out of here, let it in. Why don't you go check the floor?"
Steal the bow!
All right.
You don't hear that.
And he
I
opens.
can have that drawing back. It's actually pretty sentimental. It's part of the story.
He kind of just hands you the crumpled piece of paper. All right. I'll be right outside, Cav. And he kind of
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
okay. And he kind of shows you in and closes the door and relocks it. And the half orc Craig goes outside. The rest of you all see Greg talk to this half orc that Aetis recognizes, and then walk inside.
I'm gonna go keep an eye on her.
I have an idea. I don't. I may be able to help in the talking. I'm not so sure, but I don't want to like scare them off if we suddenly all appear at the door.
I'll go get closer and keep an eye on things and keep an ear out. But I'll let you know if something's going wrong.
I would like to be near maybe the bottom of the stairs.
No offense, they're not really sneaky.
Well,
You still
Oh,
have
that's true. I saw
your
Pat's
plus
that
1
trace.
up.
If you want.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I want to be
So,
closer if something
so
goes
Aetis
wrong.
and Spoot are sneaking closer to the warehouse.
Natural one!
Oh,
How does pass without trace? Does it still
Oh
fly?
dear.
17.
Or is
I
that
mean,
a
you can't
critical?
critically fail skill checks, right? If you can't critically succeed.
I mean, that's true, but still, a natural one deserves a gift. It's a gift that gives.
You trip and fall.
I tried.
70 feet away.
Yeah, I mean, you are like 60 feet away from the warehouse when this happens. You trip over some piece of like throwaway garbage and kind of face plant, and like whack your nose on a piece of like discarded metal, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That would have killed
Hold
you
on.
earlier.
I know.
Spoot, meanwhile, very stealthily, kind of like do 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 do.
You see me like snicker a little bit.
Okay, I maintain the spell.
Yes, you do.
Hair and the tortoise.
It takes you all a few minutes with Aetis kind of nursing his wounded pride. But you eventually get over to the bottom of the stairs.
Would have been hilarious if you had lost concentration, actually, because then I would have tripped.
I know that would have been great. Honestly, I kind of wanted that.
Okay, great. Pardon me. Yeah, so you kind of take a few minutes and work your way over there. Meanwhile, back inside, Greg, the half-orc Craig, closes the door, and the human kind of gestures to a chair in front of his desk, indicating for you to sit.
I go and I sit, and the whole smiley bit is gone.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like not doing this. I'm like, all right, great, down to business.
Yeah. This guy kind of is sitting kind of back in his chair, like looking at you intently. It's like, who are you and what do you want?
Well, put it simply, I'm Greg. I came from Southbrook. That was a messed up place. And we found a letter. Your boss is looking to out you. He thinks your heart's not in it anymore. And I'm going out on a limb to say that maybe it's not. Because you've got a thing in that drawer that makes you real sad. So, either you can help, because the guards are looking into this now, or you can disappear, which also is probably good for... Or, well, I guess the other or is that you could, like, kill me now and turn me in, but I would really prefer not to do that one.
Wait a minute. How do you know what's in my drawer?
I knew it. He's gonna go to that one.
Well, I don't know what's in your drawer, but we were watching the place earlier, and let's just say we're really good at eyeballs. We don't know what's in it, we just know you got sad about it. I'm going on a limb, and it has to do with, and I point to this drawing of the family. That's usually what makes people sad in this kind of situation.
You are an strange little person, aren't you?
Yeah.
Listen, we don't have a lot of time, but I can't get out. Once you're in, Oligar doesn't let you go. You don't understand.
Well, I mean, I kind of understand. He might let you go, like, let you go.
Yeah, which I would like to avoid.
Right,
Greg
I don't
still
think you
terribly sick?
can. Also, I do kind of know because, well, I was once part of something similar to this. Maybe not quite as complicated because, well, let's be honest,
Trust me, you don't know Oligar.
Well, sure, that's true, but bosses be bosses and all of them are mean.
Look, I didn't want Southbrook to go down the way it did. I've been doing what I can for years, but if I try to leave, they're just going to hunt me down and kill me. That's what Oligar does to traitors.
Then don't leave. Make it so that we can take it out. It, them, all of it. Dismantle it a little. We got the guards, and we got us.
What? Who are you? How do you... What, do you have an army? Because that's what you're going to need.
Well, I've got something like that, and soon we'll have an army if we have any proof. The trick is the proof right now.
Well, there's plenty of proof in this office, but I can't give it to you, because then they'll know where
That's
it came
fine.
from.
Should we attack you and take it?
I'd rather you didn't.
Well, get creative then.
We could
Here's the
fake
deal.
an attack.
I'm pretty sure the only way you're going to save your life is either if you suddenly like lose a conscience, which doesn't really work. Once you get one, it doesn't go away. I have discovered this. It's really kind of annoying. But or you accidentally help us defeat them and then your life gets saved and either we can fake your death, we can work out the details later. But the only way it's going to go away and you're not going to be dead is if that guy's dead. Or in jail. I think that's a thing that can happen. Probably dead.
Look, I'm not worried about anyone except Oligar. Everyone else I can probably take. But Oligar is something different. There's more to him than meets the eye. I don't know what exactly. But he is no joke.
Well,
If you can take out Oligar, then great. I'm all for it.
if we try, will you keep others off our backs?
I can't take that risk. I need to find something. And I'm going to. I don't know how.
We're really good at finding things.
Well, I've been looking for this for a long time, so.
My thing.
What?
No, like literally. That's like one guy's whole job. And he's been looking for things for like 1,000 years. Kind of.
Look, I don't need to listen to some immortal goblin or whatever.
No. Listen, we can try to help you. You can try to help us. Maybe even just give us the location of this other guy. Or maybe we will have to like kind of fight you and get some proof out of this place. I'd really rather not do that too, because I feel like we're allies here. Maybe like, we kind of get each other in a weird way, but maybe I'm just crazy goblin.
No,
which also might be true.
Oligar lives up in Tower Manor.
Does Grig need help?
I would like Aetis, go ahead, make a perception check.
I was thinking Spook could do ascending and see how Grig is doing.
I mean, yeah, you can both make perception checks to see if you notice anything.
I mean, yeah, if I see Aetis doing something, I can try to, like, if Aetis gives me a signal, I'll...
24.
So with a 24, you can hear Grig talking to someone, but you can't make out any of the words, but you can tell that they're having like a conversation. It's not like a battle going on.
Spook, Grig is talking. Can you message them and see if they're doing all right or if they need help?
I will try. And I will cast it.
Okay, great. So you have
I got you.
You have 25 words
To make it all go wrong.
To Grig. What 25 words do you
Quick,
say?
run outside. No, I'm just kidding. I will say, are you going to count me down? How is it going? Do you need help? You can respond to this message.
Okay, I don't need to count that.
Okay, Grig, you hear this in your head. And Spook's
My face. Wow. Hang on. Oh, wait. I'm fine. Having a nice chat. There could be proof in the office. Stand by.
I didn't think to ask. Do they have to say this out loud, or is this also I should read?
Because
I'm obviously sending it
the creature
telepathically.
hears the message in its mind and recognizes that you are the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I
so-
thought. Just making sure. That would have been hilarious if they
But
were
my
like,
face will definitely be like,
I'm fine.
for a second.
Yeah, so
I'm fine.
yeah, the guy across the street, like whose name obviously is Calv, just kind of looks very confusedly at you. What are you doing? You don't have time
Sorry.
for tricks.
No, I wasn't tricking. somebody just called. They were checking on me to make sure that, you weren't trying to kill me. That's all.
I mean, honestly, if I was smart, I would kill you. But if you
Well-
can take out Oligar, then great.
Okay. Here's the deal. What can you tell me about Tower Manor? If you have information, we're willing to try.
It's got like 3 floors. Oligar lives on the 2nd floor. So does Bodo. I have a room on the 3rd floor.
You have a room.
Well, yeah, I'm actually one of his lieutenants, so I'm pretty high up.
Well, I mean, not everybody lives with the Roth. I didn't.
Well,
Yeesh.
I think it's less of a I trust you, so live with me, and more of a I want to keep an eye on you thing. It's been getting a little crazy the last couple of months, but this is too much for right now.
Deal. So,
Look,
is there a
if you
hippogriff
have-
lady there?
And it kind of pulls back. You mean Lakama?
Yeah, we almost killed her last time. Really rare and do it again. I mean, for real this time.
Wait, you're those idiots? Oh my god in hell! And he just
It's our
kinda,
name.
He like rolls his head back. He's like, Lakama's told us everything about you. The construct, the turtle guy. Like, you guys are known
Keep going.
entities. You guys are known entities. They're looking out for you. They're waiting for you to show up.
Oh, good. That's usually what happens, actually.
Wait.
Odo actually just fireballed us.
Oh my
They
god.
definitely know we're coming. Again, the reason I was checking in for you, see if you'd be willing to help when we try. But they don't know is that the guards are onto them, that we've been talking to some folks, and they're looking into it. Biggest thing is to make sure the proof doesn't disappear. And if we can distract them while the proof gets found, then I'm okay with that, I think.
Well, you're gonna have a bit of a problem because one, none of the Red Crows are known here. They used to operate on the west side of the lake, and then they moved to the south, and now they've moved up here because Oligar wants a better life. That's the whole point. By subjugating Southbrook, he wanted to take all the economy of that town and turn it into his personal fortune.
I see. So he's just getting greedy. He might be stretched too thin.
Oh no, he's got plenty. He's had a
I bet he's
long,
plenty.
successful career.
What's that mean?
Means he's got a lot of
I mean-
cash.
Okay, cash is different than like an army.
Well,
People you pay to fight for
he's
you
got an
are likely
army
to run.
too.
Oh, how many?
I don't know. There's at least a dozen at the house. Plus,
That's good to know.
plus the staff here. Yeah. Hell, Craig is. I'm pretty sure Craig's some kind of. Ostensibly, he's my bodyguard, but I'm not sure if that's true. Look,
He seems
I
like a
don't
sweet
wanna-
enough
I don't want to hurt Craig.
guy.
look.
He's not that cute.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much
Right.
time we have. But here's the thing. If you and your friends, if you attack now, you can get the proof out of this office pretty easily. But because there's only 4 guards and Craig and myself here. So if you raid the warehouse, they're going to send people to the warehouse. You understand what I'm saying? You get your proof.
Yes, and if we can move fast enough, we could get back to the house. You think the proof will be safe until tomorrow night?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're waiting for
Remember
you.
that whole fireball thing? Kind of,
Wait.
Yeah.
Sidebar. You told them about that you tracked Bodo and it was a fireball?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Once Bodo gets back and talk to Oligar, they're going to clear out everything and everything will be gone.
Okay.
It's either now or
What?
never.
How long has it been since we sent Grig the sending spell?
It's been about 10 minutes.
Can you check on Grig again, Boot? No?
One and done.
Oh, you only have one
don't-
third level spell slot?
I mean, without telling you I only have one third level spell slot, I will say I don't think it's a good idea to be completely without resources later.
Okay.
I think Greg is fine.
Well, what I will do, I will respond to that with, well, we can at least attack you tonight. We'll get some proof, and we'll see what happens. Olgar may be a longer term thing, which means we may have to fight you some. Please don't shoot me like to kill me. That would be sad.
Greg, you know I can send people far away places. Don't you?
So as soon as you say that, the door like opens up and Craig walks back in. He's like, "So, how's it going?
Well,
Everything
the
okay there,
saddest
boss?"
part of the story is that the kid fell down a well on their way home. And the dad was so sad. He found the whole family, but then missed the kid because he was camping and he was busy hunting. And then the kid wandered off and he just fell into a pit in the ground. So they had to
Aw.
start the whole thing over again. Luckily, they knew where they were, but because the dad had broken his arm when he was saving the kid from the dragon, he had to go over and
Craig just kind of walks in and goes, "Oh, that's right sad, that is."
Oh my god, I love
Right?
it so much.
Calv just like, I think we're done here. You can see this creature out, Craig.
I cast Firebolt at Craig.
Do you? Okay.
God, I want to so bad.
Okay, make the attack roll.
Yeah, I said it. I guess I'm doing it. 22.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Do we hear this?
You ought
I'm
to.
assuming the door is open.
I'll make
I-
a war cry
The
of
door
some
is not
kind.
open. No, the
Fine.
door is closed and locked.
Oh.
You open it to come back in?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
He opened.
He was inside the warehouse.
He was in the warehouse. He wasn't outside.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't go outside. He would have seen Aetis and myself a long time ago.
Oh
So-
my god, I totally forgot about your sword. It's fine.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Plus the D8. Is he
Okay.
like, go flying?
All right. So you deal 14 points of damage to Craig, and he's like, "Ah!" And he's like,
And then I run to the door.
unfortunately, he's close enough to you that he just comes up and like draws his weapons on you and lays into you. That's a 19 to hit with a scimitar.
Yep.
For 5 points of slashing damage. And then he pulls his dagger out. Second scimitar attack is a miss, and then he like comes back in with a dagger with a 9 also to miss.
Oh.
So I'm gonna need you to
Did we hear
roll
that?
some initiative.
Are you gonna map move change us?
Oh yeah.
Can we hear this
Oh, yeah.
encounter?
I was gonna say, are we just sitting outside
So-
waiting for something to happen?
I
Yeah.
see a little.
It's the signal.
That's the signal. We're attacking now. I've already attacked.
This is like the old guard. It's like you'll know it when you find it. It's fine.
Word.
Yeah. So, this
Are you
is
gonna
not
map?
what I was expecting. Yes, I have a map. I will bring you to the map.
Sounds like I worked this all out to tell them the information they need. Sans battle.
I want the proof.
Okay.
It's in the
I mean-
pudding.
True, he was.
Sorry.
It was kind of clear.
All right.
How can you have any pudding?
I like hold up. I show Olive a pudding cup that Aetis is holding.
But But you didn't eat your meat.
Later.
Indeed.
Turns the spoon with a fork.
Cast Spirit Guardians?
No, not yet. Trust me, trust me.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll a initiative roll for me there, Greg.
I did. It's a 17.
You did.
Wonderful. Cool.
Oh, sorry. Was that not supposed to go yet?
You're fine. I'm just ignoring you until it happens.
Ah,
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
if you
Cool.
kill Craig, I swear to God.
Cool. Actually, this is a good place for us to take our 5-minute break because shit's about to go down, which is going to be crazy. So we will be right back, everybody. We'll be back in 5 minutes, and then we'll see what kind of crazy wildness our people make happen. So we'll be right back. Hello, everyone. We are back, ready to get some crazy battle action going on now that Greg has decided to be aggressive. Be aggressive. So here we go.
Lord.
All right. Real quick, Aetis and Spoot, I want you to make perception checks to see if you hear the beginnings of battle.
Ooh.
Ooh, with a 26 and a 23, you both definitely hear the sound of magic going off, and yeah, and some ouchies from Greg. You can both roll initiative as well.
What the heck are we doing up in the corner there?
You guys are very far away, so you're not there yet. Cool. All right. So the first thing that happens in this round is
Matt, hit that initiative. Oh wait, you got yours. Never mind.
Yeah, I got his. He rolled a 15. So the first thing that happens is Craig looks down at this little goblin and is like, "All right, I don't know what your deal is, but you're out of here."
I'm crazy.
And that's an 18 to hit with a first scimitar attack
18
for
hits.
7 points of slashing damage.
Whoa, how did my... Hang on.
Wait, he's going twice?
It's a new
He
round.
rolled higher initiative. He rolled
How
up
many?
around.
7?
7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And a 19 on the next attack.
Okay.
For another 9 slashing damage. And then brings his dagger around with a 16 to hit. For 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Cool.
I
Greg,
think that's supposed to be going on.
it is now your turn.
Great. Greg is going to... The door is over on this side,
So,
right there.
Yeah, so this is the door
Okay.
that you came in from, and this is the door that leads into the warehouse. Which I guess
Okay.
technically this door would now be open because he didn't close the door behind him. So.
Okay. I am going to cast Thunder Wave
Okay.
toward him, obviously, trying to get him out of there. DC 15 con save.
All right. Let's see what Craig does. He rolls a natural 20.
Well, that sucks. Then I'm gonna bonus
Break everything
action,
in the office.
right? And just knock everything out. Actually, did it make a mess? Is there anything that fell down?
Yeah,
I
there's
was aiming it
books
for-
and papers and stuff that's just and this loud noise goes off.
Okay.
Yeah, so he takes half damage but doesn't get knocked, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
All right, so instead of 7, he
yeah.
takes 3 points of damage.
Yep.
But yeah, he's a
okay.
big studly half orc, so he's,
Oh,
The
hi.
Dudley.
yeah.
Okay. Then I will bonus action disengage and just scamper out here. Cause why not? Screaming, just "Rah!"
Okay.
Apparently, she didn't come out they didn't come out the door we can see because we still don't see them. So,
Okay, Spoot. It is now your turn.
Okay. Spoot will, if it's, I don't know if I'm asking too much. If it's possible in this turn to shout back behind him at
Don't shout.
I mean, there was
It
just a loud cacophonous noise that was
It
heard.
was just a thunder wave. Come on. Well,
Yeah,
I guess
like,
at that point they would.
Noise has happened.
I'll just say hey back to the party and wave. I don't know if they heard the thunder wave or not that far away, and wave.
We're not in the next
And then
country.
I will. I don't know. Some people have
300 feet.
not good perception. I will run up the stairs.
Okay, yeah. With your movement, you can get up to the stairs.
To the top.
Yeah. You can get right in front of the door.
Can I check the door? See if it's locked?
Yep, it's locked.
I'll look back at Aetis and go, it's locked. That's all I can do, I think.
All right, Aetis, it is your turn.
Alright. Wait, is the door to the office is right in front of us? Or
It's upstairs. Like,
how much movement does it take to get up there? All of it?
it's about 25 feet up. Yeah.
Oh.
Between the rise and run.
I thought, okay, so I don't have to dash.
No. You guys
Okay.
were hanging out at the bottom of the stairs, so.
Okay. I'll go up and I will try to kick the door open.
Okay, Spoot is at the top of the stairs. There's no like landing; it just goes up to the stairs.
Wait, if Spoot still has his action, can he get the door open?
I mean, yeah,
It's true.
sure.
If we're back to back, I guess if we're working in tandem,
Yeah.
if that's not stretching too much,
Yeah,
I
go
can
ahead.
attempt to bust the door down.
Yeah, make a strength check.
Mighty Spoot.
Oh,
Not
So
Not today.
Spoot, you
except for-
try to elbow the door down, and you realize, oh, I should have used your shoulder.
What did I use?
Elbow.
You used your elbow, apparently. So yeah, the door.
I've been watching too much Monday Night Raw.
Yep. Aetis, back to you.
Okay.
Well, with Spoot there, I can't really do anything.
You know what? Even if you had assisted me on that, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, but with you standing right in front of
next
the door, I can't do anything.
For some reason, I was thinking that was a door too wide, but I see now perhaps that it's not.
Yeah, it's just a single person door.
Fuck.
You can't Misty step in there, can you? You can't see it.
Mm-mm.
he
there
hasn't
another
even
door?
been in there yet.
Just a
Some of us
reminder,
have seen
the
it,
roof
but-
is about 30 feet up, and you know there are skylights up in the roof.
Would
You
would
can't.
Yeah, but I have no second level spell slots left.
I'm just giving
Oh.
you information.
Yeah. But
You're-
would Olive have known if there's a skylight into the office?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, Olive's been in the office.
Okay.
Yeah. The annexes have smaller skylights, but they do have them. And then the main floor has like a bunch of big skylights.
Okay. Is there? Oh shit. Any way to climb up?
Yeah, there's
Near
drain
me?
pipes. Yeah.
I would like to try to climb the drain pipe to the roof.
Cool. Go ahead, make an athletics check.
God, Melora, guide my dice.
Okay, yeah, with a
Or-
10, you get you easily get halfway up.
Can I dash
Yeah, sure.
and try to finish it?
Yeah, if you dash, you get all the way up, and you're hanging off the edge of the roof.
Okay.
Until your next turn.
Yep. So you
I
are
am
there.
hanging there.
Yes, you are hanging there. Okay, cool. Next up, our friend in the office quickly scrabbles for his bow and shouts to Craig, "I don't know, someone's at the door now, trying to break it down. Go deal with the goblin."
Hello? Hello? It's cold out here.
And so that brings us to the top of a new round. Olive and Defect can go ahead and roll some initiatives, as well as some guards who have now been alerted are going to roll some
apparently I
initiative.
failed to select my turn tracker. Sorry.
Why do you hate me?
I can do it again if you want.
No, it's fine. I can
Yeah.
hate you.
I kind of liked you, actually. It was a pretty shitty roll.
Nope, this is your punishment. All right, cool.
Ollie.
All right, cool. So, interesting. So, first thing that happens at the start of this round, these two individuals here see a goblin that has just come run out, and they've heard a big noise, so they have turned, and their attention is focused on Grig. So they let loose with their longbows. First one's a 23 to hit for 10 points of damage.
Sweet, I'm down.
All right, Grig goes down.
This is where we
Nobody
lose
knows.
Greg.
The first one easily just like turned, saw you, and ptang. And then it's going to move. And this one is also going to move. This one's going to move all the way. And they both shout out, "What's the problem? What's going on?" Next up, indeed, Craig comes out and looks at the little goblin on the ground and is like, "You got the goblin?" And just kind of readies his scimitar in like a defensive posture. Defect, it is your turn. You have heard a big crash. A sound that you are very familiar with, as Grig has made that noise before.
Yeah, that's a signal.
Yeah,
I'm glad somebody knew
We need to
what
come
it
up with a
was.
better signal.
it's very obvious. It's fine.
Really, the signal. Do I know? I'm sorry. At the top of the screen, like, do I know if there's like a door into the warehouse, like,
Yeah,
as well,
so
or is it?
yeah, so you are 70 feet away from this corner of the warehouse. Is where you currently
Oh,
are.
it's 70 feet away from that corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're off the screen somewhere.
Yeah, you guys are off the screen somewhere. This is just where you exist in the world.
Yeah. Well, dang. All right. So in that case, all I can really do is use my movement and to dash. At least get me up to the corner and leave 10 more feet of move.
You do know that the main door is right over here.
Do I know if it looks very sturdy or if it's something I could break down
You're not
easily?
sure. You're not sure.
Okay.
You haven't done that kind of investigation.
Right. In that case, I don't want to waste too much time, so I'll just go down towards the rest of the... Unfortunately, that's the end of my...
All right. Greg, I need a death saving throw, please.
Trying to find it. Why
Just
can't I find it?
Just
Just a
click
Right,
that.
there it is.
Straight D20.
No, I know. I just really couldn't see
Okay.
it.
Cool. Great.
Going
With a
blind
12,
from it.
that is a success.
Good.
Great.
Not dead yet.
All right. Spoot, it is your turn.
Not dead yet.
I'm gonna try to buck up and fly some guidance and do the door thing again.
Okay, go ahead. Make a strength check. With guidance.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I'm not even gonna roll it. I'm not even gonna roll
Yeah,
it. Doesn't matter.
with a possible 8. You push against the door and it shudders. That carpenter did good work. Like,
We
It
should
is a
hire that guy if we ever
We
build
really should.
Your
anything.
elbow's getting sore. Try
It is
using something
solid. Like you
Jeez.
can't get letters through there. It's solid.
Turtles, ladders, nothing gets through this door.
Yeah, it's good job. All right.
Knowing that Aetis could not move past me, I'm now in the way. I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna take a couple of steps back. At least someone can pass
on
me,
the
or maybe
roof.
I can look for another.
Yeah. So
No, but like-
yeah. So you have to go like down and out of the way. The stairs are like right here. I didn't draw them on because I didn't expect this happening. But the stairs are
Let me
like
tell you.
right here. These are the stairs up to the door.
Okay. Let me. Oh, look at that. Oh, stairs. Let me tell you my intention. My intention is to seek help from a, I don't know, maybe larger and stronger, strengthier, if you will, member of the party.
Yeah, you can totally see Defect at the corner of the warehouse now.
Defect, I can't get in.
All right.
I'm
Defect's
coming.
All right,
Charge up branding
Aetis.
speed. Like just swing myself
Make
up
more
onto
sense
the
now?
roof.
Yeah, you can use 5 feet of your movement to get up on top of the roof.
Okay. I would like to move to the office skylight.
Okay. Yeah, you move over to the office skylight. Go ahead, make a quick perception check for me.
Ooh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Okay, cool. So looking down into the skylight, you see this human man kind of looking at the door, looking back into the warehouse. It's hard to tell what he's thinking, but there's something about him that is familiar. The way he's holding the bow, and now that you're actually seeing the bow is a lot like yours.
What?
Yeah. That's what you see.
It means it's made of wood.
Yeah, that's exactly what he means.
And like
I-
the way he's standing and like he's like notching arrows, it's the same way you were taught how to notch arrows.
Oh. Fuck.
It's like that movie with Will Smith, and he ends up fighting himself.
It's Looper.
Oh no!
You got to kill yourself when you get old, Aetis.
It's already a plan. It's fine.
Oh, hey.
He is
It's
old,
been around for
technically.
1,000 years. What's 1,000 more?
Right. So if I can't get home, wait. So looking into the room, how many people do I see?
You just see this one guy. It's like salt and pepper hair. You can't really see his face, but you can see the salt pepper hair, the kind of like scruffy beard. Looks kind of like maybe he's the guy Olive described.
All right. I would like to break through the skylight.
Cool.
Animal!
Yeah, you can use your action to like jump through and
Okay. Sure. Yeah. I'll do that.
all right. So yeah, you run up and jump and get some speed and kind of crash through the skylight. Give me an acrobatics check for your landing.
I wish I was proficient in those, but for some reason, Rangers.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Oof. Okay, so you fall through the skylight, landing
Nice, bro.
prone on the ground. You don't land very well, so you end up
Oh,
taking
Lego.
6 points of slashing and bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
So a total of 6 points. But you are prone on the ground.
Do I have any movement left?
No, not with a natural one.
Nor pride. Nor pride.
So you are on the ground. Next up is
Wait, so that was my action?
yeah, it was your action to jump to like get up the speed and jump through, and your movement to get there. So, unless you have a bonus action you want to do, as you are prone on the ground.
Bonus action cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
can cry.
use let's try this. Bonus action, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay. Cool. What does that allow you to do?
Sounds fancy.
I move like the wind, and until my spell ends, my movement doesn't prevent or provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay, cool. Good to know. So you're concentrating on Zephyr Strike?
Yeah.
All right. I think.
So I'm dropping past that trace.
Yeah, sure.
That's okay. I gave up being stealthy a long time ago.
Yeah, at this
All
point.
right, cool.
Y'all, please get in this damn office.
So, next up is the guy in the office with Aetis. Immediately, like, this figure, like, crashes through and then falls on the floor.
Fuck, that glass was thicker than I thought.
He jumps up from where he was and kind of turns his bow and aims right at you, Aetis. And as he's doing this, you see that he's got 3 arrows knocked at the same time, ready to launch all 3. Now, Aetis, this strikes out to you because this is an advanced Lycosian archery technique that he's doing.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, you're on the receiving end.
I know. I don't like this.
Don't you have a secret handshake?
Yeah. So you look at him, and he looks at you, and doesn't fire. And he's like, Aetis?
Hi?
And Aetis. Why? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. You look at this individual, and he's in leather armor. You can see hair has receded from his face, from his scalp. His cheek is a little scarred under here, kind of sunken in. He's got a little bit of scruff, but you recognize those eyes.
Oh no.
And you see this man.
Fuck.
You see Kaelin Vargar, your husband. 20 years older.
Fuck.
And pointing 3 arrows at you.
Oh no.
And then that's the end of his turn.
The night I didn't pick up alcohol. Oh Jesus. I didn't think this was coming so quickly.
Next up, a couple of people come up from downstairs, kind of heading in the direction. And one of them looks through and sees Aetis prone on the ground. And is going to throw a little bit of flame at Aetis. However, with a 10, it's a miss. And that brings us.
No more fire for me tonight.
And that brings us to Olive.
I guess I'm going to move and dash as far as I can. I'm somewhere off the screen now.
So your speed is 60. Your speed is 30, right?
My speed is 30.
Yeah, so you can get to right about there.
Great.
And that is your true placement.
Fantastic. I'm on the screen, guys. We're coming.
Woo!
Cool. So these 2 archers inside move ever closer to their boss. And the bandit captain, Craig, the half-orc, immediately moves into the ground over Aetis, and he's like, "And I thought you really wanted to have that guy build you some stuff.
I do.
Too bad." And he aims his scimitar at you, and you are prone on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And he lays into you at advantage. That's a natural 20
Ouch.
for
That misses.
7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Second is only a 13, so that misses.
Whew,
And then he
okay.
tries to dagger stab you with a 22
Yeah.
for 6 points of piercing damage. And as he's laying into you, the other guy in the room, who you recognize as an older version of your husband, shouts, "Craig, no, stop!" Defect, it is your turn.
I am running and I'm dashing.
Okay.
20.
Food is like, oh, I'm gonna get out of the way of this.
You just like hear like a steam train noise coming out of Defect.
Yeah. So so is that all of your movement to get there?
I have 10 feet left.
Cool. So
Smash.
you are charging. You're a big, heavy Warforged. Go ahead, make a strength check. Because you are running and like charging at this thing, I'm going to give you advantage on it to break the door down.
Girl,
It's
this
like,
door
you want guidance? No. Yeah.
He's just waiting, and then his arm gets taken off.
Cool. So, in case you missed it, that's the guy inside.
Looks like a brunette Chris Pine.
It does. But with a 19 Defect, you smash the door off its hinges. And looking inside. Whoops.
At least we know how good this guy's carpentry was. We know
Yeah.
what point this door breaks.
It takes full-on bull rush construct to break it.
we can write him a reference.
Right.
Indeed.
This door can withstand.
One defect.
This door cannot withstand.
Yeah, but can withstand 2 total, 0 defect.
Yeah. Great. So, Defect, you can see Aetis on the ground and another guy like standing behind a desk with knocked arrows, like 3 arrows, but he doesn't appear to be firing them. That is all you can see until you move into the room.
And he's frozen.
Oh no, Defect froze.
I was about to say, or he's just in deep thought.
He could have been thinking about it. He could have been thinking about it.
It takes barbarians a minute. I know this.
Processing. You see the little color wheel spin and then stop.
Somebody reboot.
I was a little nervous.
He's coming.
As soon as he crosses the threshold,
right.
the Wi-Fi signal cuts out.
Yeah. So you have charged through. You've busted the door down. You see Aetis on the floor bleeding. You see this guy with 3 notched arrows pointed, but not at Aetis, just like loaded up, ready to go. And that's all you see until you enter into the room.
So I still have my 10 feet of movement to be inside the room here.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to bonus action rage.
Okay.
Activate rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upon entering the room, you can see there's this big, studly burly half orc that is standing over Aetis with a bloody scimitar and dagger.
I'm just gonna raise my axe at him and say, "Come at me."
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? The first big words that came to mind. Come
Okay.
at me.
Greg, I need a death saving throw, please.
I just got my character sheet reopened.
Huzzah. That
What
is
did
a
I roll? I
success.
can't actually
Not
see
dead
it.
yet.
Okay,
A 15
good.
is a success. All right.
Great.
Spoot. It is your turn.
Boots and awe of defect. And
Yeah, he was just like a running, charging block of mass and just tore through the door.
Good thing you got out of the way.
Stuff man. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna come back to that. Spoot is off the stairs on the ground, so I gotta get back on the stairs,
Mhm.
get to the door. Let me try to calculate how long that'll take. Oh my god. Well, there goes. That's all the movement, but I guess I'm gonna come inside.
You can now see inside. You see this guy behind the desk with like 3 arrows notched. You see this half orc with bloody weapons standing over Aetis, and you see Defect like taunting him.
Do that again,
Actually-
I shall taunt you some more.
Yeah. Did I count right? Did that take 25 or 30 to get in there? I'm trying to debate if I have another 5 feet.
You have another 5 feet. It took you 25 to get in.
I'm going to block Archer Man from Aetis. And,
Okay.
that might hang on. I gotta think of the order I'm gonna do this. First step is Sacred Flame on half orc while I say step back from him. And, and that was my menacing voice.
That is that what that was? Okay, good.
Get back.
That's some good damage, though.
It is good damage. He rolls a 20 on his saving throw.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, as he's momentarily swatting that useless magic out of his face.
Yeah, he brings up his scimitar and just kind of like deflects the magical fire and kind of like splatters it.
I'm muttering to myself like, I really got to get a new deity. I'm just kidding, Farlow. And I will step over and try to block Archer Man's attempt to.
You hear a
kill-
divine voice in your ear. It's like, don't blame the manufacturer, blame the user.
Ah!
I will meditate extra long on that tonight. That hurt. -2 to my soul.
Do you have any left?
I don't.
All right, so you just kind of take your stance there between this archer
Put my
and
shell
Aetis.
to Archer's back, yeah. Her
All right.
face.
All right, cool.
You know what I mean.
That brings us to Aetis.
I would like to get up and back up. Wait,
Back up.
hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you lose
Please,
your?
for the love of God. Nope, okay, I lost it. I will recast Zephyr Strike with my last fucking spell slot.
Okay.
And then I will get up and move.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna shoot the half orc.
Okay, go for it.
Hold on. I just want to see. For Zephyr Strike, it says you move like the wind. Until the spell ends, your movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on a weapon attack roll on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
That attack deals an extra 1d8 force on hit. Whether you hit or miss, my walking speed increases by 30 till the end of that turn. It doesn't say doing that ends the spell, but it doesn't say it keeps going.
I think it does. I think it says when it, because it like activates the turn here. Zephyr Strike.
I've never used this spell before. I googled stuff and it came recommended.
Yeah. So it's concentration up to 1 minute. So for a minute, unless you lose it, you can move. So yeah, I would say that the spell won't end. You just only get to do the attack thingy once. That's all.
Okay. All right.
So your movement still won't provoke opportunity attacks.
That's fine. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I didn't want to like do that and then waste an entire minute of spell. I will activate the advantage part and shoot Craig.
Okay, go for it.
Be like, I'm sorry about this.
But you liked Craig.
I do. 20.
A 20
Thank
will
God I
absolutely
activated
hit.
Alright, so that's only... Oh, gross. That's... Because this isn't Planar Warrior, that's 7 piercing, 2 force.
All right.
And I will shoot him again. For a 19.
A 19 will hit.
For another 7 piercing.
Okay, great. Anything else?
Tis all.
Cool. Next up is Kalen's turn. He looks at you. He's like, "Stop! Everybody, stop! Stop what you're doing! Everybody, stand down!" He spends his turn attempting to make everybody stop.
Hopefully he has the charisma in the relationship.
Well, ostensibly,
-1.
yeah. Who knows? I mean, he makes the order. Whether or not his people follow it is another thing. So next up are our fun little friends over here. Just catch something. Cool. Great. So you see this individual rush up and touch Craig. And then kind of back off to the side. Another one kind of runs over. Looks at what's going on. Can't really tell anything. And can they see defect, I wonder? Nope, they can't. So they're just gonna stand there and be like, "What's going on?" Olive, it is your turn.
Cool. I get to dash that far. Here I am
Cool.
at the bottom of the stairs. I'm
All right.
coming.
Cool.
Out of breath. I'll be right there.
All right. An individual enters the room and sneaks behind Craig, arrows drawn, but doesn't fire, while another one takes up a position behind Craig and also does not fire, but is holding, like they are holding weapons. They seem to be heeding Kalen's orders. Craig looks at Kalen and just says, "Boss, we gotta go. Ain't that right? Now come on." And Kalen Kalen kind of just blinks at him, says a little bit, and he moves over towards Kalen, like hands out, be like, "Boss, we gotta go." Aetis, make a perception check. Okay, with a 24, you notice a ring that Craig is wearing glints when he says that to Kalen.
Craig's ring?
Yep, Craig's ring glinted. And you also notice that he reaches into he kind of like does one of those like wrist movements, and you're pretty sure he's put something in his hand.
Okay. Sus.
Defect, it's your turn.
Um,
This guy has
Yeah.
called. This guy that you don't know has called for everybody to hold on, stand up. The guy who you wanted to attack you didn't.
and I see Grig straight away, right? From my.
I
My little
believe.
hand.
I believe now. Yes, you can see Grig prone on the ground over there.
Defect. And if he could, he'll kill, and then move Grig. But I only have so many options, so I will come down. Come up to there. Does
Yeah.
anything happen yet?
No, they are like there are arrows trained on you, and there is like there's these two other people in here in like this hide armor that are watching you as you enter, and they're like waiting for you to do something. But they seem to be like obeying their boss, as far as you can tell.
Kind of cool armor.
We still get the elderberries every day. Is that like a
Yeah.
thing we've been?
Elderberry.
The good berries, yeah. I believe Olive has been or Aetis has been providing you with good berries.
Yes, you always have your elderberries.
Got to make that wine.
Kneel down to Grig and drop a good berry.
Cool. All right, Grig, you have 1 hit point and you are conscious. Anything else on your turn, Defect?
I'll stand back up and kind of eye these two right next. And that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, so your rage fades.
Yeah, the rage fades. Yep.
All right. Grig, it is your turn. You are prone on the ground, but you have a hit point. And you can see Defect standing, looking menacingly at 2 other individuals that you haven't seen before.
I'm gonna get up.
Mhm.
And I'm going to bonus action disengage and be like, I knew you would come. And 5, 10, 15, and run into the room with like where Spoot is with the rest of my movement. Because I don't know that they're not attacking me. And then just be like, wait, probably pause. Like at some point I'll notice what's happening, maybe.
Yeah, as you enter the room, make a quick insight check for me.
Okay, great.
Or perception, your choice.
Both suck, but I rolled a 16.
Okay, with a 16, you kind of walk into the room and you can see everybody's like in a tense moment of, are we attacking, but nobody's attacking? Are we standing off? What's going on?
Yeah, so being utterly confused, I will hold my action, and the first enemy that shows any sign of aggression toward anyone, including Calv, the guy I know as Calv, I will firebolt.
Okay, cool. Spoot, it is your turn. You see Grig kind of like hobbles in. They are bloody and like bleeding, but they are conscious and like they're shambling into the room, and they kind of
Spoot's
stand
like-
next to you.
Spoot just kind of like, I don't know, one arm hug to like support them.
Oh.
And at the same time, we'll do some cure wounds.
You get some soul points for that one.
Right. Hey, look, I'm not dead.
And Grig, take
Wow,
7
I
healing
cannot roll a cure wounds to save anyone's life.
damage.
Hey,
You're going in
Um,
the right direction. The first one you rolled a 1. This one you rolled a 2.
Yeah, this
Going
is
in the right
good.
direction.
yep.
Oh boy.
2 is better than 1.
And I will I'm gonna say that's my shield arm that I use to like hold Grig up, and with
Do
my
I get
baton,
any? Or-
I don't know. Can I offer them like partial cover by like putting my arm in front of them? I don't know.
No,
It's a good question.
but good
If
idea.
only.
Dang. Oh well, so much for creativity. Anyway,
I mean, maybe with
Thighs.
training you could, but you are not currently trained to do that.
if okay, good to know.
Knowledge cleric.
Oh.
Got this.
I got it one day. Yeah, I'll just. That's it. I'll just wait and see what happens. I guess I'll look over at Aetis like. How are we getting out of this one?
Okay, Aetis, it's your turn.
I don't know what to do right now. I'm like so stressed out.
Yeah. A long lost loved one is literally within arm's reach of you.
This is your life.
I
None of
know.
us know that, right? To be like.
No, nobody else has
John-
any idea of this guy's relation to Aetis.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep putting my shell against his arrows. Because it looks like I'm on his
Aetis
desk.
has not been carrying his picture in a locket.
Opening the portal, that takes a whole action, right? I can't do a part of a shove with it.
No, whole action to open the portal.
Fuck.
Is that Aetis' response when he's embarrassed? He's like, I'm just gonna portal out of here.
No, I was gonna shove the orc into a portal.
Oh, I thought you were
Like-
gonna.
No, I was gonna shove Craig into the ethereal plane. Or the astral plane.
Oh, I thought you were gonna grab Cal and bump back to wherever the hell your armor is.
Red Sands, bye! Character arc completed.
And that's how everybody died.
Yeah, basically.
Thanks for watching.
Right?
I've got it. You've been great.
Thanks for watching those idiots.
Peace out.
Those idiots, that's our name.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what
What are
to
you going to do, Aetis?
I don't know.
You idiot.
Do something or do nothing. So now's the time.
Oh my god, I'm panicking.
Panicking is not an action.
It's a free action.
Condition. It's a condition.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna move right here. Kind of like standing in between Calvin Craig
Mm-hmm.
with the scimitar drawn and hold my action to if Craig tries to get closer or hostile actions, I'll astral plane him.
Okay, cool. So next up is Kalen. And he just looks at you, he's like, it's okay. Everybody's calm. And he like makes way to like put himself between you, who he has recognized and acknowledged, and this other individual. Like he's trying to like separate you two. Do you allow him to do so?
I mean, would that interrupt me trying to intervene if Craig acts hostile?
I will say no, because like he can like sidle up in between you two, but he's just like trying to interpose himself. So like, if Craig like went to like stab him with like a dagger, that would trigger your held action, so you could still do the thing.
Okay, as long as if he tries to do any shady shit, I astral plane his ass.
Yeah, Kalen gets actually like really close between you two, and it's like you're all three of you are pretty much not grappled, but like restrained, for lack of a better term. But all three of you are like wedged together as Kalen is trying to like calm everybody down.
Okay.
And he looks at you. He's like, "It's okay. And he looks over at Craig. He's like, all right. Okay. And next up, these two individuals kind of move around. This one steps away from you, Defect. He does disengage, but he doesn't do anything offensive, like aggressive. He just kind of backs away. Apparently not being comfortable very close to you.
Mm-hmm.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah.
He's so
Olive,
cuddly.
it is your turn.
Cool. I can't get through the door.
No, in fact,
So-
you just see like a half orc with like, or actually you can't tell it's a half orc. You see a shadowy figure kind of blocking the light that's streaming out with like his hands up in like a we're all friends here kind of way. And you
Is,
haven't heard any active sounds of battle in a few moments.
Is he still holding a bloody scimitar?
No, actually. He's not. He put the scimitar away.
Damn it.
Heat that metal. I mean, there's arrows in him. Heat the arrowheads.
Have to be able to
Are
see
they
the metal.
Or are they stone?
Oh. Corner of it's peeking out a little bit. They're big arrowheads.
Olive, what are you up to?
So wait. What did he do with said scimitar? Did he put it?
It's like you can see a scimitar hanging in on his belt. Like he still has it, but he's not wielding it.
Screw it. He's blocking my way. I'm chucking an ice knife at him.
That's gonna hit all of them!
Okay,
I have no idea what's going on in there.
that's true.
I'm still outside.
It's very true.
Oh,
very
I
true.
honestly forgot you were still outside.
He, however, succeeds on his dexterity saving throw.
So he takes.
Wow, he's good.
So...
couldn't even see it.
But does it hit him first?
No, it does not hit him at all.
Damn it.
Good. For us.
Wait, doesn't it if they make the save, they still take the cold? I thought it's like something's half damage.
No, that's on the other thing. It's if it whether or not if it hits him, he takes piercing damage and then it explodes and then there's the saving throw. So does the 14 his armor class is higher than 14?
Yes.
So it doesn't hit him, so then it explodes, so then he makes the dex saving throw. So Olive's just sitting here chucking icicles around for her
Cool.
own health.
So
apparently.
does everybody around him also have to make the dex save?
I think it's a
Within
5
5
foot.
feet.
Cool. So Aetis, Kaelin, Spoot, and Grig all need to make a dex save. Aetis, you failed.
It's just the cold, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the cold.
to the surprise of no one.
Grig goes unconscious again.
No, I don't.
Wow.
Not quite. It's only 6 cold.
Okay.
Oh, right. Got healed.
So everybody failed that except for
Except for the person I was trying to actually hit.
except for Craig.
Olive,
Cool.
wait!
This is going perfectly.
All right.
Just as
Cool.
planned.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the only time I got hit this battle is by friendly fire.
My own ally.
All
On
right.
the ice. Cool. Apparently, I'm going to stay where I am because if I go up the stairs, the orc's going to push me down them. So apparently, I'm
You
gonna
could
stay
you
where-
could be a bear.
So you're just gonna hang out at the bottom?
Could turn into something. I could be something. I don't know
going to?
what though. I'm just gonna stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay at the bottom of the stairs.
All right. Cool. Next up,
Going up the stairs seems bad.
this individual
You can't
backs up a little bit and kind of stands on this platform, keeping he doesn't disengage, but he keeps his arrow drawn, but he doesn't fire, but he does back away from you, Defect.
Okay.
This guy stays here, kind of arrow still drawn. After like missing the knife and dodging this ball of cold, Craig reaches over and grasps Kaelin's shoulder from where he's between you two, and he's like, and he looks at you, Aetis. He's like, Sorry, sunshine, gotta go. And you hear a crushing noise as something is broken, and both Craig and Kaylin disappear.
I can't activate it when he's reaching.
No, because he was not being. Your trigger was if he did anything like aggressive, and he didn't do anything aggressive.
I said I said a shady shit.
Yeah, he didn't do anything shady. He just reached out and put his hand on him.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw my headphones across the room. Okay.
Make an insight check for me, Aetis. Oof, a 9. Yeah, it was weird. Like, he didn't do anything that looked dangerous or threatening. But you look at the ground where he was just standing, and you see, like, you know those like thin sliver geodes? There's one of those on the ground, but it's broken in half, like a thin agate.
Do I know if that's a spell component for anything?
You don't. You can make an Arcana check, I guess.
This is what I'm gonna roll good on. Watch.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I swear to fucking God.
With a 17, you can't think of anything that requires a sliver of agate as a spell component, but it's definitely it's definitely registers that wasn't there before.
Do I have any idea what just happened? Has it occurred adjacent?
Yeah, you saw them disappear. You can make an insight check first of all, and then make an Arcana check.
Okay, we'll start with a strong roll.
Hey.
Cool. With a 19 insight check, Spoot, it's just now occurred to you, seeing what happened, that archer dude, he seemed to be acting weird.
I bet he doesn't like.
As in, like, he wasn't actually in control of what he was doing. And you got the sense that the half-orc was purposefully trying to get them out.
I see. This is where Spoot's wisdom succeeds and Spoot's intelligence fails, because I am curious if I know anything about the spell.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
I'm going to say, for the sake of argument, in the heat of the moment, I do not give myself guidance because...
Yeah.
Immersion.
So with a 12, they magically vanished. They could have gone invisible. They could have teleported. You're not really sure.
Okay. Just those two, evidently.
Yep. Defect. It is your turn. You you heard this half-orc be like, "Sorry, buddy, gotta go." And then you heard like a swirl and a pop noise. And you look back in the room, and the archer guy and the half-orc are gone.
I am going to back away slowly, still keeping my eye on these three that are inside the warehouse. Get to inside the door. Is it free action, bonus action to close the door?
It's an object interaction. You can attempt to do it, but whether or not this guy will prevent you is unknown.
Can I do an insight check on him?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I see if 15?
With a with a 15 defect, you get the sense that if you do anything to alter the battlefield in any way, he will loose his arrow at Grig. Like, because he is watching you, but he's got an arrow aimed at Grig. Like, if you change the status quo, shit's gonna go down.
Right. What would Defect do? He's not super wise. He sees this guy with an arrow at Grig. And he didn't want any talking to happen today. So you know what? Let's just reactivate that rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing at him.
All right. You swing and you connect with a 20, dealing 9 points of damage to him. Immediately, a longbow shoots at Grig at disadvantage because it's close range. That's a 17 to hit for 11 points of piercing damage to Grig.
Cool. Unconscious again.
Yep, so Grig goes down. Unconscious on the ground.
Oh, wait. It's fine.
What's up?
Nah, never mind. It's fine. Because I was saying, yeah, but never mind. My person did it. But then they let the bolt loose. Trying to decide if my, held,
No, because...
too fast.
Their trigger
Defect did
resolved before yours did. Defect started the chain.
Yeah.
So, phew, dominoes.
Cool.
The other archer releases a shot at Defect, but a 14 misses.
Yep.
This one individual here releases a bit of flame that they were holding. Oops. That's a 22 to hit Defect.
Okay.
For 13 points of fire damage.
Oh dear.
Which is not reduced. Okay.
Correct.
Greg, it is...
Wait. I get a second attack.
Yeah, you have your second attack. Go for it. 12 does not hit, however.
All right. That's my turn now.
All right, Greg, I need a death save.
Hey.
A 6.
Oh.
That is a failure.
All right. First failure.
Okay, Spoot, it is your turn. Everything was going good, and then these two disappeared. Defect came in the room, and now shit's going down.
Hey. Oh boy, what to do? Ay. Okay, well, so here we go. I'm going to attempt to pull Grig up their feet while whispering Aquan into their ear.
Mm-hmm.
And isn't it amazing that with half the dice I did the same healing damage?
All right,
It's
7
truly
points of
incredible.
healing to Greg. You are no longer unconscious.
I would like to then cast Sacred Flame on the archer, knowing that it will likely fail.
Okay. He makes a dex saving throw.
It really doesn't
It'll
matter.
work because you got such small
he
damage.
fails with a 15.
Yep.
Oh,
That's because you only rolled a 4.
right.
Okay. That's all of Spoot, or are you going to move?
Oh gosh. Can Aetis reasonably get to me? Spitus will sidestep here. And I don't know, bang on a shield and try to distract Archer Man.
Okay. Aetis,
Is that the shield Grig's behind? Because
It
that
is
seems
your
like
turn.
Did you move my body?
you
I like
You
you
have-
up and
you
Let you
have
go.
just seen Craig disappear with Kaylin in tow. You don't know why. And Defect just entered the room and broke the uneasy truce that is going down.
Yep.
Finish it.
Yeah, but I want to run after them.
Run where?
How? Jump into the astral plane calling his name. And
Right?
that's the last we saw Aetis.
Even though running like it is after them wouldn't be, a feasible plan. Aetis isn't in his right state of mind.
Yeah, a traumatic event just happened.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna run out of the room
Okay.
and go down the stairs.
Okay.
That's where I am.
Yeah, he can move through your space unless you block him.
How many feet is the stairs down?
15. And your Zephyr Strike is still up, so there's no like opportunity attacks on you.
Yeah.
Not
So
if there's anyone around.
that would be 20.
Mm-hmm.
5, 30. And then I would run another 5, 10, 15, 20. There.
Where are you going?
Yeah, Olive, Aetis just rushes right by you, doesn't even say a word.
Gone.
Where are you going?
Do you want to make a perception check?
Yes.
Sure.
Go for it.
Oh, wait, who?
Aetis.
Who? Oh, Aetis.
Oh.
Never mind.
I assume you are looking for something at the moment.
Yes. Evidence, tracks, anything. Not happening. Wait.
Yeah.
Maybe. Nope.
No.
Didn't help me.
So with a 12, Kaylin
wow.
just having disappeared, you freak out and you rush out down the stairs, brush right past Olive, don't even say a word. Look around frantically, you see no sign of Kaylin or Craig.
Okay. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. Next up, of the people who are here, are these individuals who now see that the status quo has indeed changed. And I'm going to need a couple of things here.
Roll initiative.
Too late for that.
So, Defect, you see this individual cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, the air around you seems to like pull in and become sparkly and solidify around some new forms. And some bears.
What?
What?
Mm-hmm. How many bears? Ooh, 4 bears.
What?
4 bears fill the area in this room.
Well, that got weird. Quick, Olive, talk to them.
And let's see. Where do they end up in the initiative order? Oh, that's nice.
All I wanted was some proof.
Yeah.
If only I were charismatic.
You were doing great.
Yeah, you were. Sometimes things go south.
Sometimes we burn all our spell slots.
Yeah.
Fighting bears.
So 4 bears have just appeared in the room around you all. which is pretty terrifying, honestly. This individual kind of runs back over here, and over their shoulder, towards Aetis, sends another bolt of flame. Actually, no, he's going to attempt to... I need Defect to make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
This icy beam kind of runs towards you, and it hits your shoulder, and you just like flex, and it like shatters off. No effect
Yes.
whatsoever.
Shake those pecs, baby.
Just pulled a Gaston.
And you see that guy's like, shit.
You mean a Terry Crews?
Next up,
Ooh, even BS.
next up, the bears. The bears
Alright.
get to do stuff.
Hope is still sitting at the bottom of the stairs wondering what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. So the bear bites and claws towards Defect. However, that's a 16 and an 11, so neither of those hit.
Nope.
This other one, right next to our prone goblin friend, bites. Ooh, that's a natural 20 for 11 points of piercing damage to Grig.
You said it's a natural 20.
Yep.
Are there any modify which still hit? Never mind, I can do math. Great, I'm unconscious again.
Okay. Once you go limp, it kind of loses interest and sends its claw towards Defect with a 19 to hit.
Okay.
Wrong
For
button.
8 slashing damage, but you're raging, so reduced to 4.
Mm-hmm.
This one moves around here over to Spoot. And they try to bite you. The first one is a 10 to hit. And then, a natural 20 on the claws against Spoot for 10 points of slashing damage. And the second bear, a 12 to hit on the bite and a... Whoops. And oh my god, another natural 20 on the claw attack. For another 12 points of slashing damage.
You're taking all of our nat 20s.
It's not
Please.
me.
Wait, what is happening? How did I go to 1 there? Sorry, give me a moment. Something weird's going on.
Well, you just took 22 points of damage, so.
Correct.
And that brings us to Olive. Olive, you see what is obviously bear shapes appear, and then like you hear the sound of bears attacking and mauling your people.
Cool. And Aetis just ran by me. Did he look injured when he ran past me?
First glance, no, not really.
Cool.
Not any more so than he was. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, actually, yeah, he is a little bit more injured than when you last saw him. But you don't know how bad. You can make a medicine check.
Sure, why not? Since I'm still out here.
Yeah, with a 17, you look, and like he's bleeding from a few new wounds and a couple deep cuts, but he's not paying attention to it at all. In fact, he's not paying attention to you. You can see he's like scanning the area around, like as though he's looking for something.
Cool. Well, he's still within range, so I'm gonna throw a healing word at him.
Oh,
Nice. So you get 7 healing damage back, Aetis.
And then I guess I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay.
Hey, look at all this. Oh my god.
Olive has finally entered the arena.
Oh my god, what's going on in here?
Yeah, you
This is
see.
a very small room full of
Yeah, you see all of your friends except for Aetis now gathered in here. You see Grig on the ground. You see bears all over the room, and not like leather bears, but like big, like black bears with like fangs and teeth and fur, and they are just like ready to tear into your friends. Grig is already bleeding out on the ground.
Oh my god. Okay. Stop out there. And I use the spell, but I have a cantrip.
Okay, as you move out of the way, 2 of the bears attempt to swipe you as you Well, actually, yeah, because you left the thing, so you left the threatened area. However, I don't think a 13 hits, so neither hits.
Great. I'm hitting the one I
Oh
can
wait,
still see
a
through the door
13
with this thorn limb.
A 13 hits
13.
you?
13 does hit. Yes, 13 is 12 is my armor class.
Okay, then yes, one of the bears does manage to get through with 5 points of slashing damage.
Fine.
From its claws.
Great.
Fine.
The one I can still see, I'm hitting with a thorn whip, and damn it, I hit it with a critical hit.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, so it takes
First natural 20 on our side.
yeah, a solid
Let's do
15
something
points of damage.
Doesn't that pull them to you?
Does
It does. I don't know if it's automatic or if it's like an
if it's
optional.
large or smaller, then yes, it pulls the creature up to 10 feet closer to me. I don't really want it 10 feet closer to me.
Okay.
You could pull it off of me.
I'm gonna say if you don't want to pull it, you don't have to. But
Yeah.
You're just whipping the bear.
I'm just whipping the bear.
Yeah.
Because I'm on the top of the
Bit.
stairs and
Are you
having
holding it?
closer
Are you
to
holding
the
like a
top of the
bar
stairs.
stool as well? Like,
This probably hurts your soul a little bit, right? I have to kill these bears. Oh.
yeah, you just
Oh, I'm fine with killing the bears. Pulling a bear toward me at the top of the stairs seems like a poor choice.
okay. Yeah, so that brings us to the top of the round. The archers. One of them is disengaging. Actually, no, he's not. He's just gonna fire at Spoot because Spoot's there. A 19 hits for 8 points of piercing damage.
Love it. Oh, you're going to get it, sir. You are so going to get it.
And the other one fires at Defect. Missing. Totally missing. One of them actually like thunks into the door jam. The other one just bashes off your axe blade. No problem.
This room is so crowded. I wonder how they're having room to fire arrows.
Well, only one of them's in there. The other one's in another room. Defect. What are you doing?
If I may, I'm gonna close a door.
Okay. You close the door.
And yeah, that's a bonus action, right?
It's an object interaction, so you can just close the door.
Oh, I just close it. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn my attention to the archer
Mm-hmm.
and attack.
Yeah, go for it. 14
14.
does not hit.
And second attack.
That
23.
that will hit for 7 points of damage. Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Grig, you are unconscious. Make a death saving throw, please.
That's me. I save.
17 is an success. Spoot, it is your turn.
Excess?
I haven't even been able to speak. I haven't been conscious enough to speak.
He just wakes up and goes, yeah, and then goes in.
I'm better! Plunk.
Spoot, it's your turn. You got bears all around you. You just got shot by an arrow. What are you doing?
Spoot just
Spirit Guardians?
does that signature sigh that Spoot does whenever shit hits the fan.
Mm-hmm.
And Spoot is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Excellent. All right.
And Spoot has learned not to roll damage for that until the TM tells him to. Lest I be disappointed. And Spoot will look over to Grig and say an Aquin, hang in there just a little longer. And
Can't do both.
I can't talk and cast it. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. Aetis.
Wait, actually.
Whoop.
Nope, I can't because that was an action.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Aetis.
I just Tanner knows not to leave the party.
What is Aetis going to do?
I
What
know.
is Aetis actually doing?
I don't know what he's doing. I'm panicking. I would assume I can still hear the battle and the screaming from the room.
Oh yeah, you hear behind you. You hear bears roaring, animals mauling. You hear battle happening. You hear Spoot summoning magic.
Can I do one last perception check?
Absolutely, go for it.
Not one. No. Same fucking roll.
An 11, you're looking, you're searching, hoping that you will find some clue, some trace. But in this darkness, nothing that you can see.
Okay. I'm going to just start running. Running back towards the room.
Okay. Yeah, you can run back up. Yeah, you can. You can't really see into the room yet, but you can see that Olive is like at the top of the stairs with her like magic glittery whip.
Can I can't see into the room?
Not from where you are, because it's like 15 feet up and you're still down here. So you're like looking up into it.
Okay.
Oh, and apparently there's turtles.
You do see you do see those spectral turtles swimming around inside the room.
Goddamn.
I hate to be that guy, but technically I can only tell them not to attack people that I can see. And so Aetis, if he enters the circle of turtles, he will be attacked.
Okay.
Sorry to... I mean, I don't know if Aetis knows that. I did mention it, I think, in character last time this happened. I think I said to Aetis, you were too far away for me to see you. But...
Yeah. Well, I think you can be like, oh, that's a friend, don't hurt him. I'm willing to believe that.
Okay, yeah, I am willing to accept your interpretation and not let Aetis die.
I mean, by the time he hits the turtles, you'll be able to see him.
Yeah. Like,
assuming I move out of the doorway.
Just do it.
Okay, all right.
All right, so Aetis, are you doing anything?
If I get to here, can I see it? Do I know if I can see in the room?
You can probably get some vantage into the room if you move up right behind Olive.
Okay.
Welcome to the stairs.
Yeah,
they're uncomfortable.
From there, you can definitely see a bear raging in the room.
Olive, is that you?
Girl, same. I'm going to Planar Warrior the bear.
Okay, go for it.
And my turn. That just lets me do the D8 next turn.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's not actually an attack right now.
No, it's setting up. It's kind of like preparation for an attack.
All right,
because he used his action to dash.
Yeah.
So the next thing that happens are the bears go ham.
Ham?
Yeah, they're going ham.
Would you like some Spirit Guardian?
That is a natural 20 against defect for 7 points of claw slashing damage. Reduced to 3. Oh, that's right. That's right. They have to make
to step all over that.
Yeah. They all... It's a wisdom save, right?
Is a wisdom save, yep. DC 16.
One of them fails. The rest succeed.
Well, that sucks. What happens in success?
Is it half damage?
It's half damage. Okay.
Cool.
Do I just roll once for all bears?
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, just roll once for all of them. Ooh.
Yeah.
15.
I wish it was both.
Right.
Yeah,
It's weird that it rolls separately because in the spell, it's for flavor. You just choose if it's radiant or necrotic. I don't know why it rolls for whatever.
Well, it rolls the same one, the same number of die. It's just, a thing.
2 rolls, I guess.
So
if you go on your attack part of your character sheet, you can choose. You can probably unselect necrotic.
Okay.
So one of the bears, the one right in front of you, Spoot, actually falls down dead, and its body dissipates on the wind. However, it's still a natural 20 against defect. What would be 7 points of slashing damage reduces to 3. This one also attempts to bite and claw defect. Neither succeeds, and then the last one goes after Spoot. Neither attack hitting, and that brings us to Olive.
Cool. I'm going to come back into the room.
Okay.
Kind of over there.
Yeah,
Cool.
as you move through this bear's threatened
That bear's
area,
gonna beat me, isn't he?
he's going to try to. That's an 11 to hit.
He misses.
Yeah. Good thing he didn't have advantage, because the advantage was a natural 20. But he missed, so carry on.
Cool. Now that I'm in the room, sort of. Okay, so there's three bears and 3 bears and an archer.
It's just 3 bears and an archer, guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Bears and archer. The bears are not wearing anything metal. And all of the bears are too close to my friends.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Cry.
Fair.
I'm gonna try this again. At the bear that just tried to hit me.
Okay. An 18 does hit.
Good.
And with your thorn whip, you tear the bear to ribbons.
Yes.
And its form melts away and disappears to wherever it came from. Is that
Aetis doing the sound effects?
is that your turn, Olive?
That's my turn.
Cool. So you whip this bear, it tears apart, and we're back to the top of the round, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session of Nuuli Forged.
What?
Oh.
It's 10 o'clock. It's that time.
But
No wiggle room.
But-
I'm
I
willing
mean,
to
I
let
need
it
to
go.
collect myself.
Yeah, it is our scheduled time. People have work and stuff in the morning. So yes, indeed, we will have to end there, and come back next week. At the top of this round, with all
never before has the top of the round felt like the end of the round
indeed
so often.
all this craziness has occurred, which is
We're
wild.
in a bad way. We're in a bad way.
You've got 1 archer in the room with you and 2 bears.
And no mass healing word.
That's true. I will remind you all that retreat is a valid strategy.
Nah, fight to the death.
Got into the damn room, for God's sake.
If
Well,
I've got
I
it,
want to search
let's
the
listen
room,
out.
but I haven't gotten to say anything.
At least one of you has quite possibly a reason to live at this moment. So there's that.
Get out while you still can, Aetis.
He's
We
still
all had our-
inside.
We all had our time.
I mean, I could just teleport away. Hi.
That is something that Aetis could possibly do. Yeah.
Locate object. What is the object? My husband.
Right?
Um,
Disappears within 1,000 feet. I wish. And I wish I still had a spell slot.
yeah.
He is in his room in that tower house.
We will have to pick up and find out what's going on with Aetis, number 1. That archer guy who apparently is Aetis' husband.
But
And
none of us know. We just
none
know
of
he's
you,
a weird
none of
None
you
of us
know
know
that,
that.
but the reveal has
Oh.
been made out of game.
I've told you guys jack squat.
Yeah.
From the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to go around and say some goodbyes and do our evening shout-outs. And we're going to rate somebody, and it's going to be a fun time. Let's start up in the opposite corner that we did tonight in. Let's start up with Defect. Feel free to say goodbye, shout out any projects you think are cool going on, whatever. Do it up.
Don't have any off the top of my head, but thanks for watching and have a great week. We'll see you guys next.
Very cool. And down to Greg.
That's me. I'm Amber. I play Grig, and yeah, my mind is blank, and I hope I don't die, and I hope all of you join us to see if I do.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
And then over to Olive.
Hey, thanks for watching. Glad I finally got into the room. Maybe something will happen.
I mean, you whipped
yeah.
you whipped those two bears real
I
good.
did whip two
You
bears
did.
real good.
Real good.
Yeah, they are torn asunder. And next we have Aetis.
Thanks for watching, guys. Panic. Lots of panic.
Okay.
Not in action.
Right? No.
Condition.
My gay screaming's in action though, and I'm trying not to.
And then over to Spoot.
Thanks for watching. Join us for at least one more week. And yeah,
Just one more
thanks.
week, excuse you.
We'll see if Spoot's wish of no one dying comes true. Thank you. Special thank you to I've Got It.
Yep. Yes. Thank you, I've Got It. Thank you, Nick, for being our first subscriber. Well done. You're the best. Appreciate that Prime subscription. I'm Jared. I have been your Dungeon Master here on Nuuli Forged. Follow us on all the social medias at Nuuli Forged. Check out old episodes on YouTube. And you can catch Matt and I on an upcoming new episode of Mid-Level Adventurers all about dragons coming this Monday. It's going to be awesome.
Argon.
And we're going to raid some dungeon scrawlers. So thank you, everyone. Have a great night. See you next week. Goodbye.
I we killed the dragon.